Hi, everyone.
Hey.
Welcome back to the Trading Show. My name's David. I'll be your host today. Always getting money. Thank you very much. Man, that intro threw me off completely. I was like, what's the tongue? I was like, okay, cool new effect. You know, we're getting a licking, and then licked us into oblivion. Joining me today on the show is Zen Master, JP.
Hey. Zen Master JP here. Sir, clap a lot. Good to be here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, all around the world, all my Zen sinners. Welcome to Sin City Crypto. We're ready for, what are we ready for collectively?
You tell me, bro. That's your thing. Ready for, and I'll just roll with it.
All right. We are ready to buy something? I don't know. Buy spot? Yes, buy spot.
We're ready to buy.
No. No, that's not what we want.
We're not trying to buy spot.
Okay.
We're ready to make money.
I like that.
Very mundane.
Let's make money.
No one dislikes making money. Guys, Bitcoin's at $3,860. We saw another fake out this morning. Take a peek at price action. Big wick down, 7 a.m. Well, we had a decent spill off. This was a 0.68% hourly candle that brought us down to our super trend on the 1 hour around 62,937. We continue that slide on the next candle session at 7 a.m. Pacific time, all the way down to 62,630. Now I know we talked about this yesterday. We talked about this last week. 62.5 has been a big level on JP's chart. It's been a big level on my chart.
Mm-hmm.
That is where Bitcoin caught support. Kept the super trend intact, and then continue to push up, get into a high of 64,074. Looking to roll over now, and I don't know, guys watching, tell me what you see on this chart, okay? Are you seeing a bullish pattern or a bearish pattern, okay? Would love your participation in the chat. I am seeing a potentially bearish pattern. What I'm seeing here is a Bitcoin head and potential shoulder forming now. Now, we learned our lesson with the fake outs, or at least I did. And so for me, what I want to see for confirmation, and yes, it's going to give me a crappier entry. You know, we took a risk yesterday on a short. It was in the profit for a very small amount of time until ultimately Bitcoin reversed, smashed that 64K, stopped me out of my trade, and then, you know, continue this downside move. But we'd love to see this super trend get flipped right here, a break below, maybe come up, test the 200, and enter on a bearish retest, potentially for a short, right around 62,840. We'll evaluate that if that does happen on the show, or if another opportunity presents itself in terms of a trade setup. But we're here to make money, and we hope you're following along. We hope you have your BitUnix account opened, your TradingView open, you're ready, you're ready. JP, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready to profit from volatility. How about that? You like that one better?
I like that better.
Okay.
But are you seeing I know you're going to get into the Bitcoin top down, but
yeah, I'm seeing what you're seeing. I'm seeing head and shoulders. I'm seeing, looks like a shoulder right there. There's a head and a right shoulder. It could be the top of the right shoulder right now, but we don't know. You know, also look at the structure. This thing is rolling over. That's a rounded top. You know, rounded bills pay the rounded bottoms pay the bills. But so do rounded tops. Rounded tops pay the bills, but you got to short them. Right?
True that.
You got to short them. That's a rounded top. It just looks like it's spilling over a bit, but that may just be the perfect moment when it rips. Right? You never know. There's always that doubt. But I think you're better in most cases shorting this than longing it. Agreed? Amen.
Amen.
Amen. In the congregation. Look at that momentum. Do you see the shift?
Yeah.
Major shift. Big move up, momentum shift down. Now, to be honest, look, small shift up, right? Small shift up. This is just a 1 hour time frame, and it has a green dot. So be careful. We're making that right shoulder, but we haven't confirmed that we're going to go back down yet. So we do have to zoom in, and we have to zoom out. Sure. Zoom in, zoom out. Let's figure out what's happening in these charts. But I agree with you. Just looking at the structure, looking at the patterns, it to me appears that the short may be in play, and I love the levels too. You know, 62.8 is the bottom of the head and shoulder. Well, basically 63,000. The bottom of the head and shoulders, aka the neckline. Mm-hmm. You know, I was looking at 62.6. I was looking at that level for a while. We're still in that general range, and we're showing some weakness. So the shorts may be in play. But we do have to take all the other time frames into considerations, my friends.
I'm ready.
All right, let's do it then.
Ready for considerations.
All right, let's take it all into consideration. How we feeling out there, folks? How we doing? Where we from? Are you feeling good? Are you motivated? Huh? Are you disciplined? Hit the organs, please. Welcome to the Sin City Crypto Congregation. Okay, we have members. We have non-members. All members to the front. If you're a non-member, come on up as well. We welcome you in. All right, let's make some money. And also make it Zen, please. Make it Zen for everybody that's brand new here. If you're new, put a 7 in the chat. If you're not new, hit the like button, okay? Welcome in. Let's get Zen. Reset our mindset. Okay, you might have been short last night, but maybe today is time to go long. You might have been long last night, but maybe today's time to go short. You know, let's just reset our mindset and look in the charts from the top down and see what truly is the direction. What is the direction? What is the trend? What is the trend?
The trend is our friend.
That was a question. Oh, man, this is an ongoing joke. Everyone is in the chat like, just follow the trend. The trend. What is the trend? What is the trend, my friend?
It's your friend.
I need to know my friend, okay? Okay, anyway. Monthly time frame, we're at support right now. We're at support 58,000. Was that low? You know, we bounced from a very critical macro support level. I'm not going to spend too much time on the monthly, but just know the Stokes and the RSI is reset and the momentum is under the 0 line. Let's go to the daily. Daily time frame, big push up there, big push up. But now at resistance, Stokes very overbought. RSI has some room to go. Money flow very red. We are still in a bearish trend, okay? If you're looking at this time frame, the trend is down. No, the trend is down. We still have lower highs. That's a high. This is the current high. Those are lower highs, and we have lower lows. The trend is down, my friend. At least on this time frame right now. But the good news is we're pushing, and there's an opportunity for us to break the trend. Can we break above 67,200 and have a change in character? A change in character would be a change in trend. And at that point, we could say the trend may be up. You know, and then especially if we break above 80 and 82,000, we could start saying the trend has broken and is up. But right now, to me, on the high time frames, the trend is down, but we had a recent very, very bullish move. I just want to jump up to like the 5-day. Like the 5-day and the 6-day has a lot of hope. Look, there's a green dot on market cipher B. That is a buy signal on the 5-day. All right, so somewhere between the daily and the weekly here, there's opportunity. There's major div, green dot, low Stokes, and RSI. Is that not a buy signal? So that doesn't mean just automatically buy. That tells you that you can look for some longs at a discount, and this macro factor will back you up. That's what that means, okay?
Okay.
So, you know, if you want to have long for your bias, you use the 5-day and some of these higher time frames as that contextual bias. All right, daily time frame. Let's go back to it. At resistance, first red candle in a while. But I got to say, it's a strong red candle so far. A very small body. It dumped, but got to pop off the POC. How strong are you, BTC? Let's go to your 4-hour time frame. 4 hours still bullish, believe it or not. Double golden cross past the 200 MA. You got the 50 inbound coming soon. We are respecting the levels. It's bear div and hidden bull at the same damn time.
I'm confused.
And I want to talk about that, man. Hidden bull div and bear div, right? Are they one and the same? I've come to the conclusion that they can exist at the same time. Okay, and hitting a bull, it is valid truly if you don't break the lows. I'll give you that. If you respect the lows, you can truly call it hidden bull. But at the same time, respecting the lows and putting in lower highs on the momentum indicator they're one and the same. There's two forces. You know, you basically got a big push up, but you lost momentum. You slowed down. You know, you kind of change your gears. You shifted gears, okay? You kind of downshifted now, and you're ready for either the next punch, right? The next punch into the next gear, or you're actually you hit a crescendo. Or what's the top called? Is that the correct term? A crescendo? I don't know.
Yeah,
Top of the hill.
A,
We hit the apex, right?
yeah, the apex. The,
Thank
peak.
you. The peak. Yes. This may be the peak and starting to come down a bit. Either that or we're reset enough to keep going. Do you see what I'm saying? There's a parabolic possibility here, but I would never bet on the parabolic case. Okay. As a probability-based trader, I would never bet on the parabolic case. All right. Bet on what happens most likely, most of the time. Most of the time when you're pushing this hard and you got the bear div, you come down. Okay. But you must be aware that the parabolic case could happen. So I'm aware and I'm expecting the unexpected, which is, I guess, now the expected. Expect everything.
Expect the unexpected, but expect it to be unexpected.
I love it. All right, 30-minute time frame, getting the bounce.
I saved the money because it fell right in front of me.
Look at the beautiful bounce on the 30-minute time frame. Look at the yellow line. Look at the volume. This thing is pushing, man. You want to call it a right shoulder, and it could be, but man, that's a strong right shoulder. It's strong. They've been working out one shoulder, just one strong shoulder here.
Yeah, look at the left one kind of dipping a little bit,
Do you have one stronger arm, Dave?
I do.
Okay.
And guess what time?
Whatever your dominant arm is.
Actually, it's not.
Your trading arm.
My trading arm, exactly. The one click, click, click on the mouse.
Love it. But beautiful bounce on a 30-minute time frame. There's volatility here, folks. And BTC, believe it or not, is still bullish. It hasn't lost that yellow line on the 30. We have a super chat. Can we bring it up? KRN, J Swaggy. What you got here?
That I love this channel and your rap song is great.
Thank you so much. We appreciate your support. And thanks for nuking them. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Also, Limitless said, "Can you please explain how to use the auto clapper when trading? Like, what are you looking to see, and what does it mean?" I'll write that down as a.
Sure. Yeah, I'll pull up the auto clappers in just a moment here.
Look, you got me using pen and paper too, bro. Look.
Hey, old school.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Hey man, just as old as me, man, almost. But seriously, man, what a sad time, and nobody's using pen and paper anymore. I mean, I get it, man. The phone is handy, the computer is handy, but it's just
sometimes we need to give our eyes a break.
There's something natural about just pen and paper to me, man. Even when I was like writing rhymes and poetry and stuff like that, always pen and paper. It feels more natural, instead of just tippy typing my,
No, I feel you on that.
You know what I mean?
All jokes aside,
I want to feel the paper, feel me.
Paper, can you feel
me flow? You see what I'm saying? Expect the unexpected. Yeah, thank you so much, guys. We appreciate your support. We left off on the 30-minute time frame. 30-minute cruising is still bullish. I gotta say, it looks like it's starting to curve out. It looks like it may start maybe peaking, but it's pushing at the same time.
JP, there might be a trade here on the 5-minute, maybe a bull flag breakout here.
Yes, I just went to that. I see it's breaking out right now. There's a green dot.
Well, I got my market order here ready, bro. I'm ready.
I can't responsibly tell you to do anything.
I know, but
it's there. Ahead. I'm not in love with it. It's there. Yeah, it's there. Stokes not fully reset, but it doesn't matter. Money flows green. It's pushing. It is a bull flag. That was a big move. That was a big move right there. Let's see what the 1 minute looks like. Okay, the 1 minute is a little bit more mature of a flag. Starting to break out. It's a nice pole too. Should have a nice measured move. But I'm done just trading small flags, man. I'm okay right now. I want to zoom out and I want to see what is the range. What is the dealing range, man? Like, what are we dealing with here? I'm going to get a 30-minute dealing range for BTC. Feel free to cut me off. And what's going on, community? How we feeling? What coins do you want to see? How are you feeling? Did you get clapped?
Would you believe me if I told you that there was a pull to the downside just now?
Yes, it makes my long that much more juicy.
I'm interested to see it. Can we see the casino, please?
Casino.
Possible reversal and a pull to the downside. Okay.
Look at how crazy of a day it's been already, though. You have a bearish condition reversal, bullish condition that basically went nowhere, and then a bearish one that went nowhere, and then a bullish one that went nowhere.
Yeah, casino's confused right now. But it's been, I gotta say though, those besides that one right there, that bearish condition right there, it's been very accurate the past I don't know, day or two maybe.
Yeah, except for on the actual audio calls that's been playing with us.
Yeah. The short signal detected, like those are horrible right now.
Yeah, it just keeps calling it.
But look how accurate it was last night with that bearish condition. When I got off the stream, just when I got off the stream, it said bearish condition. And if you just opened the short, then you would have been in the money. And you know, put that anti-clapper on, and yeah, the casino's been pretty accurate, I gotta say, with the bearish and bullish conditions, you know. So we'll see. We're pushing. I just drew a range for the 30-minute, and my friends, we are at the value area high of our very, very local range. So no, I will not be looking for longs here. If anything, I'll be looking for shorts based on this small time frame. I won't say that, you know, for the whole show. We'll do more analysis. Let me not, you know, just make up my entire mind right now. I'm open to the data, okay? I'm open to bearish divergences, bullish divergences, continuation, et cetera, but I will be drawing ranges for every time frame, and this is the 30-minute time frame. Right now, we are at the high. I'm not jumping into a long. If anything, I'm scalp shorting that, okay? Just making it clear. Talk to me, chat. How we doing? Where's the members? Where's the Buddha emojis? Who's brand new? Who needs to buy a membership? Who lost the membership because they got gifted one 30 days ago? You know, we need you to become a member again. We will all congratulate you and welcome you back to the membership here at the congregation of Sin City Crypto.
I lost my membership.
No, you didn't.
On my personal account.
No, you did. Yeah. All right. Well, you got to buy another one, man.
I know.
Set the good example.
Fair enough.
Oh, man. But 30-minute range tells me we're the top of the range, man. I mean, I'm not putting everything on the 30-minute. You know, I like to look at the 4-hour. See what the 4-hour looks like. And I also want to adjust my chart here, man. Is anybody actually using TradingView? What platforms are you using? I'm curious out there. I really want to start adjusting my TradingView. Make sure I have my super trend here, because I got to say that super trend has been very, very useful. What do you think, Dave? That super trend?
I like the super trend.
Yeah, I know.
I don't have it on my TradingView chart, but I do have it on my
BitUnix. Same. But I think I might have to integrate it into TradingView.
I agree, bro. It's pretty damn. It's not the end all be all, but it's pretty accurate.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
It's like don't get into the trade until you break the trend. That thing breaks.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
Or
for profit taking.
Yeah, or a retest or profit taking. Exactly.
I love it. Come on, God King Gloat. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, only after hours of talking to AI did I find it.
Okay.
So
hours.
I might have used this a while ago, but stopped using it for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, this thing's great. I think I have 3 moving averages in the super trend on my BitUnix chart with volume and then volume RSI and the MACD EFI. Yeah,
so I'm going to save a new layout here. I'm going to create a fresh layout. Well, not a fresh one, but kind of modify this one. And I'm just going to, update the viewers here in case you are trying to set up your TradingView as well. The only thing is you start adding indicators and, I think you're limited to 3, with the free one. Is that right?
2.
5.
It's only 2.
5. So it might be worth getting a premium subscription. If you want to, we have a $15 coupon. We have a link in the description of the video. We can also put it in the chat with the Nightbot. But TradingView is industry standard, man. There's other stuff out there. And shout out to the people who put me up on some of the other platforms during our live TA. A tool is a tool at the end of the day. But TradingView is one of those tools that I feel like I can't do without, as a trader, I mean, of course I could, but why would I want to, right?
Well, if you're taking if you're taking this trading seriously, then I mean, you got to invest a little money, right?
Yeah.
I'm just looking at the chat. I already have our lists ready to go,
nice.
Short and long list. Shout out to K Kron who bought his own membership, officially a level 1 sinner.
Woo! Let's go. And hit the organs, too. We will welcome him to the congregation. That's right, K. Kron, you are valuable, okay? We love you. We are happy that you are committed to this congregation. Everybody welcome K. Kron.
You step up for your baptism. Keep your pants on.
I'll pour the water on your head.
We're not going to do anything weird. That's some of the, anyways.
Ah,
Hourglass said, market cipher, how high on average does price go when we get green dot? Maybe we can look into that.
well, it depends on the money flow as well. So you got to know the difference between the money flow and the dots, the green and red dots. So the money flow is the trend. What is the direction? Okay. Right. And those green dots and red dots are like, basically, buy and sell signals. But in a downtrend, for example, if you have red money flow and you have a green dot, that's telling you should get a bounce, but only for a lower high.
Interesting. Okay.
So put it into context there. Okay. So in red money flow, green dot is lower high. And green money flow, a green dot is higher high. So just take that into consideration. And on a 4-hour, look, BTC, we got a very green money flow, and we have a green dot. So that tells me higher high at the moment.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay. So that's why I'm a little bit cautious here. I'm like, okay, we're at the local value area high. Maybe you can get a scalp in, but at the same time, we could get a push. We could get a push and get accepted into the previous range. If I zoom out, like we'll see the previous range. Let me go to like probably the daily or the 12-hour. Yeah, let's do the 12-hour. I like the 12-hour. There we go. Perfect. There's the previous range right there. What is the dealing range? There we go. So you can do it this two ways. There's one dealing range right there. All right. That's the next value area low, 64,006. Value area high, 73,000. Or you can add this all together, the second range. Same thing, just two parts to a whole. But that's the next range. If we get a push up, we could get accepted into that range. I understand that is a possibility. All right.
We got 10 gifted memberships from Alex O.
Alex O, crypto. Let's go. Drop the confetti.
Shout out to you, Alex. We appreciate you. And he gave us some. I like how we just throw it on the floor. He gave us some insight, his insight on market cipher. He says, green dot is caused by VWAP crossing the zero line. All you need to know is front run the green and red dot using VWAP.
Is that every time?
Interesting. I'd be interested to back test that.
Yeah,
I don't know if on the show, but definitely I'm curious because like for me, when I look at market cipher, my number one thing I look for is the trend of the VWAP. Number two is the momentum waves, whether they're starting to clip or not, whether you start to see that darker blue kind of overlap and overshadow the lighter blue, meaning that trend is coming to an end. Then it's the dots. And then the last thing I look at, man, or the last thing I take into account is the money flow, because it is a very lagging indicator.
Yeah.
But I've never heard someone, explain it the way you did in terms of, if you got green dot with negative money flow, it's a lower high.
Yeah.
And vice versa. And so that's something that I'll definitely have on my radar.
Very accurate on the higher time frames, like 4-hour and up.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So you're saying if a green dot appears and the money flow is already green, we're getting a higher high.
Yep.
And if a red dot appears when the money's green, we're getting a lower high.
Yeah, it's correct.
Right?
That's correct. Okay. Yeah, lower high. Yeah, lower high with the red dot would be, actually it could be, that's the low, right? A lower low, right? Red dot and red money flow. But you said with green money flow, it may be a high low. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
So yeah, thank you, Alex, for sharing that insight, and thank you for the gift of memberships, and thank you for always being in here and supporting our channel. We appreciate you, my friend.
We appreciate you.
Okay, can we take a look at liquidity, and then we'll start digging into some of these trades. I know Zcash is up. Just to kind of preview some of the things we have on our short list. On a 4-hour short list, I got Zcash, Tron, Dexy, Lido, Blur, Oil, and Aerodrome. Longs on the 4-hour, I have Lab, XLM, and Venice. Shorts on the 1-hour, I have Pendle and EVAA. Longs on the 1-hour, I have Optimism and Cardano. So we'll take a look at those. I also have some fundamental analysis I want to go over, some leaderboards in terms of revenue, fees, and volume. We'll look at that. Maybe we'll find some divergences there in terms of what app or what project is generating a lot of revenue and fees, and maybe the price hasn't caught up yet. Maybe there's a little bit of an edge there for us. But first, let's take a look at liquidity, and then we'll get into the charts, man.
All right, here is your liquidity heat map from Trading Different. That's right. Don't trade the same. Stop being like retail. You're blind to the orders here in the order book. This is the hot liquidity above us, a 64,738. and a little bit of local liquidity. A blue liquidity is not very hot, not concentrated directly above us, 64,127. That stretch could lead us all the way up to about 68,000. Look how hot that is, 68,000 to the top side and to the downside. When we zoom out, I'm seeing a nice chunk around 61,400. And then to the low, I'm talking 57,000. Let's zoom out a time frame, 15-minute. How does it look? These are all the resting orders in the book, in the futures order book, all the stop losses and liquidations. These are forced buys above us and forced sells below us, my friends. And it looks like it favors the upside for right now. But if we really zoom out, we'll see some more to the downside. Yeah, just looking at this, and I don't want to, give an opinion. I don't want to give a bias here, but it does look like we're closer to the upside. Short squeeze can be inbound, 64,700. It looks likely. Are we at a very local resistance? Possibly. Could we roll over? That's always a possibility. But to me, liquidity favors a move to the upside right now, even if it's just a quick squeeze. But let's zoom out even more. Here's the daily, right? Daily liquidity. Here, a great view. You see very hot to the upside, 85, and a big trail leading to it. But look, we're actually closer to 57 than we are 85. So you tell me what's going to happen. I have no idea. This could get a quick move to the upside or just roll over. If I had to, and then you got to factor in the daily bullish divergence. Like, we haven't even really emphasized that today. We're dealing with daily and weekly bullish divergence that is confirmed. Is that enough to give us a push to all this local liquidity and lead into the big fat prize liquidity around 85K? It could happen. I'm open-minded to it.
Can I ask you a question? Can you go back to the 5-minute?
Sure.
The 5.
The 5.
When you see we got a little blue, then it's a gap.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm moving so much. Go ahead. Yeah.
It's okay. Then it's a thin layer of blue. Where you see no liquidity, right? The black.
Yeah.
How do you interpret that? Do you interpret that as like a volume gap or price? You expect price, if it does take the liquidity right above us, to just continue? Or is that a level where Bitcoin, like, how do you interpret that, the dead space there?
Yeah, good point. I think it is a bit of a volume gap, small volume gap.
Like, is that how we should look at it?
I look at that as like the now range, the volatile range. It could just, price can move in between it, but it's not really what the liquidity is.
Right.
So
what does it do? Does it keep going? Does it stop? Does it consolidate there?
It depends. It depends on what I can't tell you what's going to happen, but it depends on what's happening with price, right? I mean, I can't, I can't give you in eloquent terms, how that can benefit you or not benefit you. But I know that price likes to seek a market, and there's a market above us and there's a market below us. Using my strategy, they are a magnet for price, and it pulls price to it. And that doesn't mean you have to long in this right now. You can also just wait and let it sweep the liquidity and then short from there, a trend reversal. But I don't know. Are you saying is the dead space like, like how does that affect price?
Yeah.
It sounds like a very deep question here. I don't know. What do you think? I don't know. How does dead space affect price? I think a price is attracted to where the orders are and also support and resistance. Support and resistance is above and below us. I think right now that in-between space is just the range, is the dealing range, It's the range that we're dealing with. And based on if we have a continuation or if we have, reversal going on, it's just the current range of price, in my opinion. Guy King, you got anything on this?
No clue.
No clue.
Nice.
Love it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Liquidity.
Yeah.
I don't think that's how.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm an auction market theory type of guy, man. So I believe, price is just seeking the market, and that's what the markets are, and anything in between is just a little bit gambling to me. You kind of want to just. So my style of trading is not about, being right, or predicting what's going to happen. I know that sounds crazy, but my style of trading is trying to find that like that mechanic hack, in the market. You know what I'm saying? That mechanic hack being that when price is extended, when there's a sweep, when we at a value area high, when there's weakness, price is gonna reverse. It's gonna at some point reverse. You can't say when it's gonna reverse, but you can get in at the reversal, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
It does. Okay. Are you done with your
that's liquidity. I think liquidity favors the upside. And somebody was asking about the auto clappers, weren't they?
Yeah. Explain auto clappers and how you use that to your advantage.
All right. So high frequency chart on Trading Indifferent here, and go to BTC. They have this high frequency chart. Basically, these are high frequency bots, automated strategies, the auto clappers, the automated strategies in the market. And it basically is supposed to help you with trend, because they just follow the trend. And these, some of these bots are literally like trading the 1 second, the 1 second time frame, the 1 minute. Like,
can I
go ahead.
Throw my 2 cents in?
Yeah, go ahead.
From my experience and, talking to, we're getting a nice push here from Bitcoin, talking to people who do set up these bots and these algorithms, they do two things. They have indicators, and a lot of it's moving averages, that when certain criteria is met, like bullish crosses, bearish crosses, once they're tapped, it auto, it issues a long or a buy signal, right? They either open a short or open a long. But also, a lot of them run based off of headline news. So it aggregates information from social media, from these news websites. If all of a sudden there's a headline that reads, the war is ending, or they have a peace deal, there are certain keywords it picks up on, and then it tries to front run the news. So it's twofold from what I've talked to people about.
Yeah.
The people that do have these anti-clappers or these high frequency bots. That's the story I've gotten. So yeah, that's just my 2 cents.
But so it just has a scale here on the side. I'm looking at this one right here, HF Trading Different. This little panel down here, and I think I can make it full screen if I double click it. Yeah, right here. So there's a scale here. I know there's a lot of numbers, but it only goes from 0 to 10, and then down to -10. -10 would be like full short, and then +10 would be like full long. And Trading Different does a pretty good job with giving documentation for all this stuff. So if you go back to the main homepage, and anything you click on, like liquidation heat map, you go to the heat map, and then you have all the docs down here. So you can read up on all this stuff and, kind of get educated on what it all truly means. Let's see, high frequency. Perfect. Look, high frequency bots. Here's all the documentation you need. So if you want to check out this tool, we do have a 10% discount for the community, all right, in the congregation, if you want access to these tools, and just read the documentation. Look, there's a whole video and everything. There's a video on the high frequency chart that really breaks down the auto clappers for you. And sometimes they even give strategies here. I wouldn't be surprised if they gave you a strategy from this. I don't want to download it, but I was just curious. Yeah, they go into detail there. Nice. All right, but so the auto clappers are long, huh? 10 out of 10 long. And interesting that we have them for some other assets too. But 10 out of 10 long, the auto clappers. God King, are we still in a pull to the downside? Let's get a freaking a direction here going. Maybe some trades going, huh?
Yeah, that's still pulled to the downside, but the demand really hasn't changed much.
See, I don't like where we are for a long. It looks like we could, but it's just like. There is continuation on the small time frames, right? We had that flag, and now looking at that, it does. It's a Hakanashi candle. I've looked at the regular candles. It does look like an ascending triangle, but I don't like longing at the top of ranges, man. I'm just not in love with it.
We just got a baby blood diamond printed on a green candle, which is typically a pretty bearish sign, but I'm having a hard time shorting. Number one, the bull flag here on the Bitcoin 5-minute. You look at the 15-minute. To me, this is continuation. And if you want to give yourself a little room, you can say, well, the swing high here was 64,712. So is that enough room for you to make money? Well, it depends on where your stop loss is, right? So if we did a trade like this, where can you hide your stop loss to give yourself a 3-to-1? Well, a 3-to-1 is a stop loss at 63,738. Is that enough room for you? Right?
I don't know.
Are you comfortable with that? Let's go to the 5 minute. Are we below any moving averages on the 5 minute? We're below the 21. That's it. I guess that's not bad. We're below the local low here on the wick, which will give you a 3-to-1 trade setup on like a super scalp. Yeah, right there. You can give yourself a little worse than a 3-to-1, 2.6-to-1. Maybe you expand the side, you get a little bit of a nice wick to the upside, 64,894. So for me, I'm kind of with you, and this is, this was my theory and thesis yesterday was it's a lot less risky to short around here than it is to long, but then again, where is the direction, right? And the direction tells me that, you throw the Heikin-Ashi on, you go to the 30 minute, we're still in an uptrend, confirmed uptrend. The 15 minute, still in a confirmed uptrend. No wicks to the downside.
Yeah.
Same with the 1 hour. 1 hour, actually, if this closes like this in the next in the next 15 minutes, this is a long entry signal. You enter in on the third.
Really?
So once the second Heikin-Ashi candle closes with, in this case, for a long, with no downside wick, the third is where you enter your long. This is where you would get out, your first sign of weakness, where you see a wick to the downside. So how would that have played out? Well, let's take a look. 1, 2, enter on the third. Okay. Exit there. You're up 2%. That's more than enough room to make money. This one, 1, 2, enter on the third. You'd exit there, and this is 0.25%, so not nearly enough. And the same on the downside, right? If you're looking for a short, you don't get in here, you don't get in here because there's a wick to the upside. You get in here. And if you do get in there, right, this is your third candle, you exit on the first sign of weakness, that's a 0.5% move, which if you're using enough leverage or margin, that's enough room to make money. So we'll see how this 1 hour candle closes on the Heikin-Ashi, but if this candle closes with no downside wick, that would be a long entry. So yeah, definitely keep my eye on that. But it's even with the whole, well, we have a bearish signal here on a green candle. This to me is expansion, man. We're putting in higher highs and higher lows. You can look at this as, hey, if this was a top, this attempted breakout, then you're looking at a potential double top here, and we could see a spill off, but I don't know. I think more likely as the trend continues to the upside, at least on the higher time frames as well. Okay. Zcash is flying. I'm going to take a look at, I'll take a look at Zcash.
Seriously?
Yeah, this is for a short. JP, if you want to take a look at DEXE, DEXE, that's a little tricky one, so I'll let you do that one.
Sure.
I'll pull up Zcash. Let's take a look. Let's do an analysis on Zcash. Now, you can't trade Zcash on BitUnix, but you can trade it on a platform like Breakout. So if you do have a Breakout account, you can trade it on there. Let's start on the weekly for Zcash. Let's go ahead and clean up our drawings. Not the indicators, the drawings, JP. I've done that so many times. It's annoying.
Yeah.
Weekly green dot with green money flow. What does that mean, Zen Master? Does that mean we're getting a higher high? Does that mean we're going to get above $680?
Possibly.
You can also look at this as a very strange, it shouldn't happen this way, inverse head and shoulders here. Well, I guess you're coming off a big move down, right? Left shoulder, head, right shoulder.
Can happen.
Weekly looks pretty bullish. Here's your daily. Daily looks very bullish. Just cleared the 50. Where is the 200? The 200s are yellow, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, so we got to bounce on the 200. We're clearing the 50 right now, and then look at that Sammy special there. That perfect Sammy special. 21's above the 200. You get a back test. You enter. That, my friends, is a 12% move to the upside if you were to play that Sammy special. And someone said, JP, you were looking at a Bitcoin Sammy special yesterday, but David talked you out of it. How did that work out? Did I talk you out of it long?
Probably.
Wow.
We ended up long in a Trump coin instead, I believe, which worked out very nicely.
It did work out very nicely. But anyway, Zcash daily looks very bullish. In fact, this looks like a, I mean, is this another inverse head and shoulders here on Zcash? Like a tiny shoulder that's breaking out now? You can say this is a little bit of a bull flag here. That had a 2-3 day consolidation and a break to the upside. Where's the measured move? It would take us up to about $575. So there's definitely still room to run here on Zcash if you're itching for a long. Now, I don't know if the entry is now or if the entry is to wait, but this thing is a high-speed moving train, and you guys know my kind of trading philosophy is you never jump on a train going 100 miles an hour. You wait for it to come to its next stop, pick up more passengers, because it will come to a stop. Green dot on the 12-hour too, man. This looks very, very bullish. Big move, increased volume on the daily, the 10-hour, the weekly. 200 MA currently above it on the 10-hour time frame. Again, another green dot hidden, coming off of some hidden bull div. Same on the 8-hour, literally like identical. Clearing the 200 with a green dot with hidden bull div. Here's your 6-hour. I mean, this looks. This thing is. I think this thing's gonna try to take its high out, bro. $580.
Hey.
Yeah, $560. Which, I mean, just look at how it moved, right? We talk about volume gaps all the time. Look at how it moved through this volume gap here. This area here.
Beautiful move.
So the 4-hour, now we're kind of looking for signs of weakness, right? We're looking for signs of weakness, not necessarily to short it, but to see is a retracement inbound, and then we identify, well, where can it bounce? And then we want to enter it on a long to continue the trend to the upside. Looks like the 2-hour, we're starting to see some level of weakness, at least on the momentum here. Did we get a bearish cross? No, they're equal. RSI is sitting at 79, so very overbought on the 2-hour. Looks like we're about to get a cross on the Stokes, a bearish cross that should start to roll over. Let's see if the 1-hour, look at that volume. How do you short this, bro? You can't short this.
Yeah, no, no.
You cannot short this. I mean, 82 on the RSI on the hourly time frame. Expansion to the upside. VWAP started to clip a little bit. Money flow in the green. I mean, this thing is going to see a little bit of a pullback, but how deep is that pullback and how long? I mean, this is again, I spoke about Heikin-Ashi. Here is 1, 2. Technically, this next hour close, that would be your entry. So expecting continuation here on Zcash. And there's a very first sign of weakness on the 30-minute. Is this a potential evening star pattern that's going to print a big red candle to the downside? I am not willing to bet on it.
Bitcoin breaking out.
Oh, damn. 64.2.
Let's go.
Yeah, that was that 5-minute bull flag. Got to bounce off the 9 and is pushing up. So now the level that I'm looking for is 64.7 for a potential pit stop here for Bitcoin. Also, I saw that ETF flows were positive for the last couple of days, so that's good.
Okay.
It could, it could be adding to the reason why Bitcoin is moving up. There is your 15-minute. Look at how overbought the RSI is. We're at 90, guys. Back to Zcash, by the way. We're on 90. Red dot played out on the 15-minute time frame. Heikin-Ashi still says this is still in an uptrend, but starting to see a couple of dojis at the top. That typically means at least short-term correction territory. And look at the 5-minute. Stokes completely reset on the 5-minute. Look at the disparity there. 15-minute, 5-minute. Pin to the ceiling. Straight up on level 0 here on the 5-minute time frame. 3-minute, 2-minute, and here's the 1-minute time frame. 1 minute shows continuation. Although we did put in a lower high there on the 1 minute, so something to keep a note of. Lost to 21, reclaimed it. Big volume area here, so expect some chop between this range. Between that range and right at the 100, at the 50. But I think this thing's gonna break out, and once it breaks out, man, I think we're gonna test $600. And so maybe the play here is a 1 minute 50 MA bounce. Where's the 5-minute at? We are so far away from our 21 moving average on the 5-minute time frame. You almost got to play the micro. Here's your 3-minute 21 bounce will put you at around 503.26, and then your 2-minute. 2-minute looks kind of nice. Stokes reset, pointing up. Money flow deep in the green. VWAP hopefully makes a U-turn, doesn't cross below zero, but if it does, you see how short it was there. This might be a, if you're itching to get into a Zcash long, this is not a trade alert, but I'd be targeting the 21 MA on the 3-minute time frame. So 506.74 for a potential bounce. But this thing's going parabolic. Can we put in a higher high? Can we reclaim 511.67? That's what I'd be eyeing for Zcash. And so, number one, directional bias is long. Number two, if you're looking for an entry, you got to look on the lower time frames. If you want to get into a trade, ASAP. And I hate saying that because you should never just look to get into a trade ASAP. Mm-hmm. But 21 MA is at 506.81. And so that's what I'd be targeting, especially if Bitcoin continues to run up. So there's Zcash. So Zcash bias is long. Okay.
Love it.
DEXE, DEXE.
Yeah. I got you here. I was just looking at it. I just reset my chart.
By the way, JP, this was the most overbought on the 4-hour. Actually, no. Let me double check. It was not the most overbought, but it's pretty up there. It's sitting at 71.
Most overbought. Okay, and this is on a short list. Is that
4 hour on the short list on the 4-hour time frame.
Gotcha. All right. Well, let's take a quick look at the daily to put everything into perspective here. Big move up from DEXE. Money flow very green. The trend is up, my friends. Very up. Green money flow, green dot pushing higher. This thing should continue to see more highs, or who knows, maybe this is the top, and it'll start giving us a SFP, some type of swing of failure pattern here. Let's go down to that 4-hour. You said on the 4-hour it is overheated. And yes, my friend, it is overheated, both on the RSI and the stochastics. Overheated is when we kind of look for a short opportunity. Do we have a little bit of bear div? Yes, we do, my friends. And let me adjust this RSI. I want it to be easier to see. So I have my RSI and my stochastics together here. Click on the RSI, style, make it white. Okay, make sure you guys are adjusting your indicators so it's easier for you, whatever your workflow is. I want to be able to see that RSI a little better. And I see that I do have a lower high on the RSI while I have a higher high on price. That is a little bit of bear div while it is overheated. So a potential short. I got to say, though, price is pushing. You see that big wick right there. There is some support here, but bear div overheated on a 4-hour. It could be a bit of a double top as well.
Ooh.
And it could be a bit of a double top. Red dot, though. So what does that tell us? Once again, low, but higher low, right? So expect it to be higher than this. So price can come down. Maybe you have to draw a fib. Maybe it's just to the 21. Maybe that's a play right there. But yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
The potential beginning of an M pattern there to me.
Yeah. Yep. Like that M pattern, double top, something like that. Let's go to the 30-minute. Just see what's going on in the 30-minute. Just cruising sideways. It looks like it's getting tight there. Look at that. A bit of a pennant. Very tight price action. Got, volatile, less volatile, tight. Everything converging. Red dot, though, this can break either way. That's like pretty much 50-50, 50-50 on that thing.
What do you do in these scenarios, Jay? Like, because I feel like there's going to be a big move coming, right? When you start to get consolidation that tight, the swings, and then you just see it perfectly shrink and symmetrically, like we're seeing there, there's going to be a big move. And so instead of trying to guess 50-50, what I like to do is see which way it breaks and hope to get that retest. Yeah.
I like that. That makes sense because you don't know which way this is going to go. So let it tell you. Let it tell you which way it's going to go and get in on a responsible retest. I have no idea which way it's going to go.
Or you can put in an AB position.
Yeah.
Where you're long and short.
Just schlong it.
And just whichever runs cut the other one off.
Maybe. I don't like doing it, but yeah.
Yeah. I guess I'm getting flashbacks to my options trading days where you could easily do that.
Just schlong it. All right, 30-minute time frame tight. I don't know which way it's going to go. If I had to guess, I would say up because, the trend is up on that daily. You're getting tight, bullish consolidation, break it out, but who knows? Let's go down to the 5-minute time frame. The right now time frame, look at the tightness. That thing looked like it's going to blow. I would assume to the upside. Look how like perfect
bro,
that
it's
is.
just perfectly symmetrical.
That is
man.
insane.
When you see something perfect like that, does that
Auto
tell you that
clapping.
does that tell you that there's like some sort of maybe market? Oh, look at that.
Yes, that means we are a machine, and there are machines, you know, out here.
This thing's gonna pay. This thing's gonna pay. JP, we should watch for this because I think this could be a big trade.
Yeah. I think it breaks out, man. We'll see.
You know what, God King, I am giving you a duty. I need you to keep an eye on DEXY on the 5-minute. Let us know which way it breaks, and when it breaks, just stop whatever we're doing. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. You're a good.
Love it. All right, yeah, very symmetrical triangle there. Some may call it a bull pennant because it is in a bull trend, but either way, that may be 50-50. I do like this nice cup though. Like that nice cup that it made before it even got there. I love that. All right, let's go to the 1-minute time frame. Just tight. Look at those moving averages. They are so ready, man. That thing is ready to explode. I can't wait to see what happens.
If DEXY was a host on the show, it would come in and say, DEXY.
Oh, here it goes. Here it goes. Ah!
Hey, Dave, it broke out.
There we go. It's going. It's going to the upside.
Fucking guy. Okay. All right. I got DEXY loaded up here on BitUnix. I'm not putting a trade in now, but I'm ready. I'm ready on the 5-minute. Can we clear the? You know what, JP? How about this, bro? What do you think about this?
What's up?
Super trend break. Can we get in? What do you think?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Right now the trend is negative.
Yeah, let it break and then let's get a retest.
And then where would we have our stop?
Below the 200.
Right there.
Yeah, I like it.
And then how do you measure this move?
Is the length of that from the bottom to the top of
Make
that
it drop,
wide end.
wet ass what?
What?
Sorry.
I'll measure over here. Get a trend line. Ooh. All right, so basically like from here to here.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. That's the move, man. That's the move. Can we get a move to about like 30? 30.389 DEXY? And that should be the measure move right there, my friend.
Let's see what that looks like if we enter there. I think that stop loss might be a little too deep to get our 3-to-1 R&R.
Yeah, I see it.
Maybe.
What are we at? A 2-to-1? What are we at?
Right now we're at a 1.5-to-1.
Damn.
Yeah, pretty shitty. Maybe we put it below the wick here. And if you put it below the 21, that's very tight. That's a 4-to-1. If you give yourself, the wick here, that's a 2.5-to-1. More, it's a little more bearable, or you can stomach that one a little better. Yeah, about a 2.5-to-1 perfectly. But if you try to reach that 200, my friend, we're going to have to look for us to get a 3-to-1, which love the chart you showed yesterday, by the way, bro. That was definitely, we're looking at targeting 31.84 for an exit on a long. It's not ready yet though, man. I don't know. It's, we see that wick. We want to break that super trend, with velocity, and, we're looking at Gawking. Why don't you? This is kind of your, the EFI and the MACD. You've kind
help us.
You've kind of mastered that. I kind of followed your lead on adding the indicator here. But how are you reading this data here? Are you reading it as a big a move coming to the upside, or what's kind of your, where you aligned with the MACD and EFI?
It looks like it's flagging out, but it's still 50-50. I haven't seen any big indications on the EFI other than like the swings from this current flag. The 1 hour looks like it's a flag. The 2 hour looks like it's a flag. Yeah, it looks like it's just waiting for its 2 hour 21 to catch up.
2 hour 21 to catch up.
Oh, yeah. 4 hour looks a little worrying, but
I don't know. Does it? Oh yeah, because the double top. It's getting that 9 MA bounce though, man. I don't know. But yeah, but the 5-minute. I mean, this. Yeah.
Yeah, the 4 hour has a little bit of bear there, a little bit.
Where did Where'd our super trend go? Did we break the super trend? I thought we had a. Oh, I'm on a 3 minute. Jesus. Okay. I was like, what the hell just happened? Okay, there we go. All right, so we'll keep our eye on this one. I feel like we're gonna get a trade cooking on this one. We just got to be patient and wait to see which way this thing breaks, because this thing is like perfectly symmetrical, kind of symmetrical triangle, and it's almost too perfect. But we'll try to find an edge to make money. I'm also open to the idea that whichever way it breaks, it's a fake out and just dumps the other way. If it does, then we'll for me personally, I'll cut my position and I'll rotate the other way if that does happen. But patience is the key to Dexy. So for Dexy, I put long question mark because I think we're both kind of leaning long, right? On Dexy, obviously want to wait, but if we were leaning a certain way, you know, leaning.
If we were leaning, I mean, yeah, I'm okay with the Super Scout. It had to be a Super Scout, but to me, the 4 hour looks a bit overheated, and I don't like the bear div, so I would be more inclined for a short, believe it or not.
Okay.
On that time frame, but I can see that kind of a coil, very tight, consolidation there, breaking out. Either way, we'll keep eye on it. What do you folks want to look at? Talk to me, chat. How we feeling?
So, any setup?
I'm gonna look at Ethereum randomly, man.
Okay, I do have some stuff.
It's actually doing really, really well. At $1,800 out of all things.
I love what I see. For Ethereum here.
Also, Dion said marriage is a scam.
Am
I the only one married in the studio right now? I am.
Think so, man. Yeah.
So I think I have the authority to speak on this. I decide.
Speak on it, man. Speak on it. Go ahead. Get yourself in trouble. Go ahead.
I'm not falling into that trap. Nice try, Dion. Nice try, bro. I am getting FOMO to share my thoughts, but I got my boy Frank with me here, he's gonna
don't worry, she doesn't watch the show, man. You're fine.
You're right. Damn, bro. It's like rubbing salt on the wound, man.
I'm noticing that because when I go into Debate Unix, I have all of my things sorted by volume, and gold and XRP and silver are up pretty high on the list.
Interesting. All right, well, we got to look at that then, huh? Is there some price action?
You
said on volume?
Yeah, volume.
People are trading it a lot.
Okay, so here's XRP.
Nice flag. Ooh. Nice bull div. The bull div with the handle giving you an entry. Why are we bearish?
21 MA bounce?
High Stokes.
This is the daily. Yeah. Hidden bear div too there.
Yep, hidden bear.
Potential red dot.
Crouching bull, hidden bear, man.
What?
Crouching bull, hidden bear. Yeah.
Here's the 8 hour. Stokes reset on the 8 hour though. Trend down to break up, right? That's what we say. Trend down to break up. A little bit of a flag there, coming off a double bottom.
Isn't that not the Trojan horse? Man.
Oh.
Yeah, but Trojan horse is, don't get me wrong, it is a bullish setup. It just has been
taking us out.
A fake out in the bear market. You know what I mean? In normal conditions, well, not normal conditions, in bullish conditions is actually nice. I mean, it should play out bullishly more than it doesn't. But in extreme bear trends is just basically an explosion to resistance.
Man, this is
Is it enticing? I like the money flow, man. Look at the money flow. Look at how low.
VWAP just crossed.
The momentum wave is so low and looks like it's ready to come up.
Gold looks like a cup and handle, JP.
Yeah, I look at gold.
1 hour Stokes are pretty overbought on the
We're about to get bullish. This is the beginning of the bull market. I asked that the other day. People thought I was trolling. I'm just asking the question. There's a possibility we have daily bullish divergence and a weekly bullish divergence.
On what, Bitcoin or altcoins?
Bitcoin. And on a lot of altcoins too. On SWE, on, I don't know, the good coins.
We just got a golden cross on the 5 minute.
XRP, beautiful. And Ethereum is starting to push, by the way, too. Ethereum, I found it in this nice consolidation. It looked like head and shoulders yesterday. There's your break. There's your break to the super trend line.
Dexy?
Yeah, all right. Break that line, come back down for the test, get your limit order ready.
Yeah, I think after we've been doing this for what, the last 45 minutes. I'm kind of leaning long here on almost everything.
Okay.
Even the ones that are overbought. Zcash, we've looked at Dexy.
Damn.
Oh, there it is. Super trend just flipped, but it's not closed yet.
All right, let it close. We'll be patient.
And then we can hide our stop below the super trend. What would that look like? All right. Oh, there they went away. So there he goes. Okay, we got to wait for this 5-minute candle to close. We're on candle watch here, guys. Let me have this set up properly. We'll go max leverage. Let's see what last looks like. And we'll have our stop there. What did we say? $31?
I don't know, somewhere under 200, but it wasn't great though. You brought it up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is. Super trend just flipped.
Are you gonna wait for the retest? Or
Confirm close. Where would my retest be on the 5-minute? Let's see. 9 MA, 28.73. Anything you're seeing on Dexy on the 5-minute? Here, I got the 5-minute pulled up here. Continuation, Heikinashi. Ooh, Heikinashi tells us to get in now. Okay, I'm getting in. I'm calling a trade alert here.
Attention, trade inbound. Attention, trade alert. High probability setup found.
This is, wow, just one. All right, we're going to do a last entry on this. So 28.97. Stop loss at 28.41, right below the super trend. TP at $31 for a long. It's a 3-to-1 trade setup. We're going to go ahead and open up that long on Dexy and wait for it to fill. We're about a penny away here. Yeah, Heikinashi tells us the third candle, man. 2 candles closed with no wicks. Third candle, you enter. So I was seeing a lot of bullish confirmation. Could this completely reverse and go the other way? Absolutely. But we're playing probabilities here, and I'm just going to go ahead and slide my entry in. There you go. I'm in the trade. We're risking 84 to make 300, I believe that's the number. 84 to make 291. So that's, I think that's a 3-to-1. It's a 3-to-1 trade setup. A little less than yeah, that is more than a 3-to-1 trade setup.
Nice.
On a Dexy long, risky in terms of the higher time frames. We should see a reversal, but that doesn't mean we can't get a quick scalp to the upside and then get out of our trade and see what Dexy decides to do. But clear super trend break, symmetrical triangle. I expect this thing to move up. And so there's your first trade alert on a Dexy long.
Nice.
Thank you.
I'm looking at a potential move on XLM.
Oh, XLM was on my list, by the way.
Was it for a long or short?
List.
Yeah. I'm looking at a potential long here. I'm looking at the 30-minute. I'm just trying to see if this makes sense as a range. I've been trying to really pay attention to the range and the dealing range here. Drawing a low here and a high here. Have we just deviated from the range low to just come back into it, or are we going to fall down, through the volume gaps and actually go down to a previous range? That's what I'm looking at right now. If we're going to get accepted into the range we're just in, then this is an amazing entry, right? And I like the way it's actually looked trending down to potentially break up. Bull div on the stochastics. Is that bull div on the RSI? Yes, it appears so. Let me see here. RSI. I don't know why it's not saving my indicators. I got to save my layout. I was just adjusting it. There we go. Okay, bull div, slight bull div on the RSI, barely. But if this breaks above the 21, that's a perfect entry if we are going to maintain this range. I'm going to go for it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to go for it.
Okay. Trade alert?
Yeah, call a trade alert on XLM. Let's see. If we're going to go long, I'll do this one.
Attention, trade inbound. Attention, trade alert. High probability setup found.
I did half of one. See it?
Half of one. Nah, I didn't even see that. Oh my God.
Yeah, I can one up you, bro. Don't.
Yeah. So low key, I throw money based on how certain I am in the trade.
You threw one? Damn, bro. Where's your certainty at?
when I'm not too confident in the trade alert you're calling, I throw one. You know, when I'm very confident, I throw a lot. Okay.
Did you get into the Dexy trade?
Okay.
Or no?
I did not.
Okay.
I did not. But it looks like it'll do something. It'll do something. I'm not in love with the fact that it still looks like a head and shoulder. You know, it looks like a head and shoulder that dumped and maybe coming up for a bearish retest. But hey, maybe that's enough to make some money anyway. I'm doing this based on the range, based on the bull div here. I've been liking those bull div plays. Trend down to break up. We'll see if I can make some money here. Very tight stop on this one. Did we just put the stop down here? Literally, like tight stop, risk so little, and see if we could flip this thing to the value area high. BTC may have to pump. We'll see. TP way up there. Man, market. I didn't mean the market. That's the one thing that pissed me off. Can we
go back?
Yeah. I don't like that. I don't like that part. Can we fix that part?
Well, I can reach out to him.
Yeah. Okay. Stop loss down there. TP up here. But you know, beyond that small little thing, you know, I always, you know, give an honest assessment on the tools that I use here, and BitUnix is the best by far. You know, I do like, you know, how easy it is to get into the trade. I'm not risking a lot. Risk very little, like $50 or something like that. With the tight stop loss, could make like 2 something or more. I like that. Limit last, hit the last, and then a limit order. Get me in the trade. All right, I'm in the trade. Entry 0.19374. Stop loss pretty tight. A tight stop 0.18884, and a TP all the way up at 0.21567. It's just a range play. You know, if we're at the bottom of the range, and if things are getting bullish, and if XLM gets a push, we should be able to activate the anti-clapper pretty soon. You know, put the stop loss in the break even. Make it a risk-free trade. We'll see what happens. Trend down to break up, baby. Trend down to break up. But yeah, let's get back to BTC. What's going on? Are we pushing?
I plan on once we get above on this Dexy trade, once we get above like 29.50, 29.45, I plan on deploying the anti-clapper as well. So.
Okay. Yeah, same. What is going on here?
What the hell?
Yeah, my chart is just going bonkers.
What the
All
hell?
right, 5-minute time frame. Here we go, BTC. I gotta say, man, look at the way that thing is rolling right there. No, rolling. You got
But
some.
Is it rolling for alts to run?
You got some bear div right there on the 5-minute for BTC. Momentum shift to the downside. Yeah, that doesn't look too great in a small time frame, but it's still bullish. You know, big bullish move. But that looks like that's rolling. 1 minute, 5-minute. What does the casino look like, Guy King?
Still got pulled to the downside. Positive 118, and we haven't lost a whole lot of demand, but it is starting to roll over and point down.
What the hell are we doing here? Why are we longing here?
Yeah, what?
Why are we longing? So things are bullish, but I don't like where BTC is in that range. Like I wouldn't long that on BTC right now. You know, granted, I'm doing XLM, but XLM can go to the depths of hell, right?
Guys, don't forget, you know, when we're in a bull trend, or more specifically a bull market, but also in bull trends, when you see a big move out of Bitcoin and Bitcoin starts to consolidate or starts to, you know, sell off a little bit, the theory and usually what we see is that money is flowing into alts. Is that what I'm saying is happening now? No, not necessarily. Could it be happening? Yes, absolutely. But yeah.
Okay. Altcoin power is alt season. Is that what's going on here?
No, it's not alt season.
Okay.
Maybe I'm trying to console myself.
Structure not great, but we'll see here, man. We'll see. BTC, man. Let me pull it up here. Let's zoom out on BTC. How are we looking on the 30-minute? Like, are we still going to make that right shoulder? Check it out.
We have that liquidity grab, Wick.
We could make that right shoulder still in the 30-minute. High Stokes, RSI rolled over a bit. Momentum shift to the upside on the 1 hour. But once again, could just be that right shoulder. We have to be careful with the bigger structure here. Green money flow on that 2 hour. Green dot. This thing could go either way. BTC, I love the 4 hour. I love it. Not for necessarily for a long, for a sustained bigger move. You know, I could see this rolling over though. That bear div is significant. You know, this could roll over, but as long as you don't roll over too hard,
Let's roll over a little bit.
yeah, roll over a little bit, or just continue to go. We see the Nasdaq do it all the time. You know, it does these little rollovers and then pumps anyway. In fact, what's going on with the Nasdaq? Can we take a quick look?
Bro, speaking of the Nasdaq,
Can we take a quick look?
do you ever look at the IWM?
No.
That's the Russell 2000.
Okay.
Alex O put me on that. And there's a correlation between altcoins and the IWM. So, what?
I was laughing at the chat, man.
What are they talking
The Cryptos King said, I'm not even looking at BTC. I'm looking at XLM. You should not be longing yet. Yeah.
You got a few people that said they're with you.
Yeah.
VZ Fat Cat.
XLM is very speculative, but I gotta admit, looking at BTC, I'm like, what? Like, why are we long it again? I'm just looking at the BTC chart. Looking at XLM alone, sure, maybe, speculative, risk a little bit, but BTC looks a bit crazy to me right now. But NASDAQ, 5 minute had a big spillover, but look, it's recovering so far. V-shaped recovery for the NASDAQ. Let's see, let's zoom out some time frames. Still in a downtrend though, like on a 1 hour. 4 hour looks a bit toppy, but could just be consolidative. Interesting. All right, what about gold? God, King, you're talking about gold. Were you seeing opportunity in gold here?
Yeah, it looked like a massive cup and handle.
On what time frame?
Probably 15.
Okay, I see that right there. It is a cup and handle, but I don't like... Yeah, okay, sure. I was going to say I don't like the way it entered it on that big downtrend.
It also looks like a massive head and shoulders.
Yeah, zoom it out. Okay. Maybe like a big old one of these. Sure.
No, I'm seeing an upside down one. And we're doing the other shoulder right now.
Like that.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. The thing's all over the place. I mean, there is a range. There is a range, my friends. There's your range. All right, gold. What is it? I mean, what is it actually doing? Is it in retracement mode right now from a big move? It looks like some type of fib level. Is it longable? Is it shortable? I don't think it's either right now. It looks like it's in retracement mode. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to touch this right now. There's a flag on the 4 hour though. Nice 4 hour flag. There we go. Low Stokes, green dot. Momentum starting to shift to the upside. The 4 hour could be promising if you can hold the support level. We'll see. How about oil? What is oil doing? Oil's starting to pump on a 4 hour. Look at that.
Oil was on the short list. It was overbought.
Yeah. Look at that major bull div on a 4 hour. Major bull div plus the breakout. Man, that divergence is strong. I like the way oil looks. Oil is ready. That's what I'm talking about.
You know what else has some nice bull div there?
That's ready. That's a long. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's a long. Oil, man. Green money flow. Just beautiful green dot. Look at the stochastics double bottom. Just ready for action. Rip it to the upside.
Is that a trade alert?
Oil is ready.
You calling trade alert?
Attention, trade inbound. Attention, trade alert. High probability setup found.
We're fed up. We're fed up. Fed up. We're getting clapped, baby. Okay.
I like the GTA background. That was nice.
All right, man. I'm putting in oil. Putting in an oil trade. I gotta hurry up though. 5 minute time frame. Market order in ABIN. Stop loss below the super trend.
Are you on the 5 minute?
Yeah. I put my stop loss at 69.7. TP, I don't know, somewhere like 72.5. May not be the best risk reward ratio. What we gonna risk here? Very little. Love it. Get me in the trade, baby. Get me in the trade. I'm in the trade. All right, let's see what we could do with oil. I just entered right now 73 for oil entry. Not the best sniper entry in the world, but this thing should get a push up. Stop loss is 69.77. Take it to 72.57. That's bullish consolidation. That thing is pushing right now. Should see a big move. What is the measured move, my friend? What is the measured move? There we go. Close enough. 72.21, 72.23, somewhere around there. Tighten up that stop loss as this thing breaks out. Hell, tighten it up right now. This thing should just break out right now. Tighten it up, baby. Tighten it up and let it break out. Come on, fix the ratio. Let's go.
Where's your stop at? I got mine at 70.2.
I just raised it a little bit. 69.96. Anybody getting into the trade? We entered now, and stop loss is 69.96 for me right now. TP at 72.77. Trade in oil on BitUnix. 20% deposit bonus right now. If you want to trade on BitUnix, just use our referral link. We'll drop it in the chat. And it's also in the description of the video. This is where we trade a BTC, all our crypto, all of our commodities, gold, oil, silver, all available here on a BitUnix. We'll see if we get a breakout. I mean, this is bullish consolidation. Should be a continuation pattern for oil to the upside. I don't know if this is correlated with BTC right now, nor do I care. Okay.
Can you do me a favor?
What's up?
You had that symmetrical triangle drawn out on DEXY, right?
Yeah.
Can you pull that time frame back up on your trading view?
All right. Yeah. Let's see if it's going to remember it. SXLM. Here's DEXY at the bottom. 5. All right. 5 minute, right? Yeah. I didn't remember it because I think I closed my tab. Yeah. But I see it still, and I will draw it for you. Here you go. Look, it's even making a mini symmetrical now. Look at it.
But I look at that, and I see a bull flag there.
Right there? A little mini thing? Yeah.
So for those of you that didn't get an entry, we're approaching the entry I got in. And if you look at, if you swap over to my computer here, we broke the trend, and we're flagging right now. So this should get a nice breakout to the upside. How deep will the flag go? I don't know. Does it come to the 9 MA? Potentially. And what's that breakout look like? Measured move is up to 29.64. And so we'll reevaluate when it gets there. I think at that point, I'll probably either take partial profit or put my anti-clapper on. But I like this trade, man. I'm in the trade. I think I'm up like 10%. Yeah, 10%. So yeah. And then the oil, I got into the oil trade as well. Yeah, oil looks like it's oil wants to break. It just needs a Trump tweet. Come on, Trump, where are you? Tweet something, man.
Close the Hormuz. Where are you, manipulator in chief?
Yeah.
My AI insight says Iran threatens to abandon talks amid tanker attacks while Putin is escalating missile strikes on Ukraine.
DEXY's running for that reason. You know, it's very important that... I'm just kidding. If that's the case and there's more global uncertainty, oil should go up. And we're positioned long. So.
All right. We love it.
Okay. I got community here. You went over XLM, right?
Yes.
And that was a long. So
and I'm a long on XLM based on the strong bull div.
Okay.
See you in a 5 minute, see you in a 15 minute. I'm long, baby. I'm long and strong and not schlong. Go ahead.
K-Cron said near. Long, question mark?
Well, let's take a quick look, man.
Near protocol,
I like
long,
that, Dexy. I like it. All right, near. I got to stop doubting your trades, man, all the time, man. Near.
Yeah, no, you just don't believe in me, bro. Okay.
Beautiful flag there for near protocol. Look at it. It's not broken out yet. I love it. A beautiful flag there for near protocol. I'm calling it an ascending triangle. It's basically the same thing I just longed on oil. You know, that is bullish consolidation for potential bullish continuation. All right, green money flow, green dot. Look at the Stokes, the reset, double bottom there on it, and it's just ready for action. Could you long it? Sure, but I would say just zoom out, man, and just see where you are in the range. Like, I like that XLM trade because where we were in the range, I was at the value area low. This is a little bit different here. We are at the value area high, so be careful. Could we break the high and go to the next range? Yes, it can happen. But I got to say, man, I've been liking buying bottoms and selling tops. And that's a bit of a top, so be careful. High risk, okay? All right. Yeah, so, but it is a flag. It's a nice flag. I say it could break out. How would the trade look? Maybe something like this. Into there. Stop loss just below the flag, man. Just play it tight right now. Maybe TP around 2.1, 2.148. Entry now. Stop loss at 2.040. Maybe. You know, it looks good. The flag looks good. But just be aware of where you are in the range, my friend. And also, is there like the slightest bear div? There's like a class B bear div there, but also hidden bull at the same time. I talked about that earlier. There can be bear div and hidden bull at the same time, and they are competing forces, forces for price, and either or could play out. Right now, you're betting on a hidden bull. You know, the fact that it got to move up and still reset the stochastics, but that also can stall price, right? Resetting the stochastics can give you a stall. Maybe that's another good analogy. You know, if you're in an airplane and, you know, if you go too low in speed while in flight, you stall. Your engine stalls and you fall. That may be a good analogy to what happens with price when you slow down, okay?
That is a pretty good analogy, because then the only way to get the speed back is to just free fall until you can even out again.
Yeah, exactly. I like you going deeper with it. I like it.
Real deep. All I do is watch airplane videos. You know this. Is
that true? You really do just love airplane videos?
I do, yeah. I've always
everything about it? Like,
I have been infatuated with airplanes since I was little.
Like just flight in general?
Yep. Airplanes, flying. And I just remember my dream was to be a pilot.
No way.
Well,
I can see you, man, in a pilot. Like,
and then I talked myself out of it at age 12. I said, well, by the time I become a pilot, there's going to be robots flying airplanes. That was in about 2003. 2003, yeah, it was great.
Still got humans, man.
So I live vicariously through other pilots.
So are you big on the simulators?
My dream is to go into an actual airplane simulator where the pilots train.
Let's go.
When I was working at Mesa Grill, there was a table that I wasn't a server. I was a food runner. I was dropping food off. Mm-hmm. I was kind of shy at the time, and the server whose section it was in, she was a very like, she didn't want you to talk to her tables. She was very like, just drop the food and leave. Mm. This guy was a pilot, and we started talking about airplanes, and I saw her in the corner of my eye give me a look. And I was like, all right, well, you know, I don't want to bug you anymore. I'm going to leave. He's like, you know, if you ever want to get into a flight simulator, let me know.
Ah, nice.
And I never went back to the table.
Are you kidding me?
Like an idiot. Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, I did see news yesterday. I think it was the FAA is reconsidering hypersonic flight.
Yes, I saw that.
So we might we have a chance of seeing planes like the Concorde fly again.
Yep. LA to New York in 2 hours.
That Jay-Z line.
You ready?
Bring back the Concorde.
Bring back the congregation.
Congregation, how we feeling, folks? How you doing? Are you okay?
Digital X Native said, I work in the industry. It's so much fun. Yeah. Are there any pilots in here? Who in here is a pilot, a commercial air pilot?
Who can hook my man out with a simulator?
Yeah, who can fly to Vegas and help us out?
Yeah.
That'd be so dope.
I mean, we got this big old wall, man. We just plug it into a simulator, man. Plug it into a PC.
Into the simulator.
Yeah, I know, like the actual whole cockpit and everything. You want the movement, you want everything.
Yeah, I want it all.
You want it all.
'Cause I want it all. I mean, I'll take this if I have to, but yeah. My birthday's coming up, bro.
Okay.
December 8th. I'm saying people watch. December 8th, my birthday. Okay. Anyways, I do have some other things. You talked about a near long. You talked about it consolidating. I just don't know if it's ready to pop yet. I think parking margin in a trade like that, for me personally, and of course I'm speaking, you know, JP might have something different, or you guys watching might have a different idea. But I think parking your margin and money into something that it's not, I think it will break out potentially, but it's not going to.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, over the next 5 to 10 minutes. We can try like, okay, Beyond Sport, I got you, bro. Stop spamming or I'm going to block you. Thank you. He said SPX. We can't even trade that on BitUnix, correct? Because it's not pre-ICO.
No, not anymore, right? No, not anymore. No.
Yeah, but we see you. But please stop spamming. Thank you. Okay. Mr. VZ said hyperliquid long bull flag. So this is what I wanted to show you, JP. Look at silver. You never look at silver. Silver is like the redheaded stepchild of your commodities.
It's like Ethereum.
I literally don't, yeah. But Ethereum has been doing me good, right? So stop playing silver, man. Stop disrespecting it and look at the chart.
Look at the bull div here.
Nice. Okay. I see it on the stochastics.
A little more of a class B, yeah.
Yeah, I don't see it too strong on the RSI. I see it on the stochastics. I see it on Market Cipher. You see, like it's on the stochastics, but not the RSI.
Not the RSI. And so we got 2 out of 3, right? We got Market Cipher, RSI, or Stokes, but not the RSI. So is this a double bottom for silver? Still can't reclaim the 21 on the daily though. And then I was just kind of peeking the 4-hour. 4-hour gearing up for a potential. If we can get any sort of a push up, we're going to get a green dot here, man. And you know, what Alex said when he was in here, front run the dot with VWAP, and I'm looking at VWAP, and VWAP is starting to tail over. It's starting to flatten out here. So it was kind of making a beeline to our zero line to break above into positive territory, but kind of flattened out. And so silver, something to kind of throw on your radar, but not to say that this is something you want to trade now. Also, a little bit of a bear flag here on the 4-hour. All right, whether you want to call this a bear flag, right? Something like this. Or if you want to call it a rising channel that's going to break down, right? But those are 2 bearish setups. Or if you're patient, you can look at this as well. Is this just an inverse head and shoulders? That one will take some, obviously, more time to play out. But silver was interesting. I saw a little bull div on the daily there. Just want to throw it on your map. And then hyperliquid long bull flag. That was from Mr. VZ. I don't know the time frame he was talking about. I don't think he put it in there. But I actually was, I had a hyperliquid already pulled up before we started the show. I got rid of it. Let me get rid of some of my indicators. I'll take a look at hyperliquid. What is that?
Attention. Trade inbound.
The sneaky trader.
Yeah, you're
Trade
sneaky,
alert. High probability setup found.
Whoever told me to look at near protocol, I decided to take it. You know, I'm taking it. It is bullish consolidation. I think there's a little bit of bullish vibes here in the air. Can near protocol get the push? We'll see. I entered now. I just marketed in. Stop loss below the super trend on the 5-minute, which is 2.034 and TP around 2.173. We'll see what happens. Is once again an ascending triangle. Bullish consolidation should see a continued bullish move, but we'll see. Anything can happen. It could roll over. Use good risk management. It's similar to the oil trade, the same trade, you know?
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So, Dave, I was thinking, we live in Las Vegas, and there's got to be some kind of flight sim around here that you could just go and do, right, as like a touristy kind of attraction.
I would hope so.
So,
for sure.
I looked it up, and we definitely have a flight sim that's kind of near the strip. Laura, could you pull up my computer, please?
Is it an actual flight simulator or is it some bullshit?
Like that. Damn.
Like that.
Oh, damn.
Commercial.
Yeah, they
Whoa.
have 2 choices: the
$7.99
737 or a 757.
$800. I would do it. I would so do that. $800.
Yeah, we'll win the trade and do it, man.
Yeah, we got to win like 3 trades so we can go for 3 hours.
757. Oh, they don't have any Airbuses in there. Come on, man.
It's just Boeing.
If it's Boeing, I ain't going. He said. But yeah, that's dope. All right, cool. Save that for me or text me the link if you can because I'm definitely interested. Well, this one's looking pretty good so far. 46% on this Dexy trade, starting to get a little poppy there. We're waiting on. We are waiting on a move above. a move
Okay.
above 29.50 to deploy our anti-clapper.
Anti-clap.
And as the price continues to go up, at least our 9MA is rising above our break-even point. And so we'll have, even if we get a bearish retest, we can still technically potentially be in the trade with our anti-clapper on. But this looks good, man. We'll see. This trade's cooking. So
Anti-clap. All right, yeah, we got some trades cooking, man. We got trades cooking. Most of them green right now. We'll see, man. XLM is cooking. Oil slowly cooking.
you got into near, right?
Crockpot. Yeah. Near's chilling. Yeah. All looks good. We'll see what happens. Everything looks like it's coiling up for the next move up.
Coil up to coil up.
Yeah.
Someone said, okay, so this was a Mr. VZ hyperliquid long on a bull flag. Let's take a look. First, let's try to find what time frame he's talking about on a hyperliquid bull flag. Don't think he's talking about the 1 hour or the 4 hour or the 2 hour. Here's the one. Let me know if you see a bull flag anywhere, JP.
On hyperliquid?
Yeah.
Maybe we got to zoom in. I don't see no bull flag. I don't see no bull flag. I see a rising wedge right there that either goes parabolic or breaks down.
Yeah, I don't really see a bull flag either, dude. Mr. VZ, if you want to, oh, maybe, is this what he's talking about, maybe?
Nope.
Yeah, if you want to give me a time frame, dude, because
It's more like an ascending.
yeah.
Higher lows, equal highs. That's what I'm seeing. I'm not seeing the bull flag.
I'm not either. But maybe you're seeing on a different time frame or not. So if you have a time frame in mind, Mr. VZ, throw it in the chat. But looking at hyperliquid, just objectively kind of trying to find some sort of directional bias here on hyperliquid. Looks like the bulls are starting to run out of steam. But this last volume spike, eclipsing the previous candle here on volume, maybe there is more room to run from the bulls. We got money flow expansion to the upside. Can we put in a lower high on momentum here? That would be, I don't want to say like bearish, but it wouldn't add to our bull case in terms of like, a lot of confluence, or at least have the, what's the word I'm looking for? Like the
clap?
Exactly. No.
Oh.
The confidence.
Okay, gotcha.
I think my brain is fried, man. The confidence to get into a long on hyperliquid. Coming off of
Courage.
Courage, confidence. Coming off some hidden bull div there on the 4 hour time frame. Here's your 2. Ooh, red dot on the 2 with VWAP expanding to the downside. Okay. With a baby blood diamond on a green candle. Isn't this a pattern? Isn't this called something right here? That is...
Yeah, that Jesus hold the wheel. Yeah.
And Jesus take the wheel is a long pattern.
To me, it's giving cat ears, though, man. I can't see the long view of it. I mean, you could break it down. I mean, you have broken it down, but in my strategy, that, my friend, is cat ears, which is a bearish. But the bigger pattern, I see higher lows and I see just about equal highs. The same pattern I just longed on oil, the same pattern I just longed on near, right? That ascending triangle. Yep, there you go. That's what I see. That is bullish. That is incredibly bullish. And it was a cup and a handle, and now you want to call it a W pattern there. We got a lot of activity there on hyper liquid. Ready for a bigger macro move. Look at the volume, man.
Yeah, can we play the range here? How deep is the range we're at now?
I like that.
Oh yeah, that's a 3% range, my friend. We can definitely play this range. And let's grab our fixed range. What?
D. Jenny from the blockchain said it's called the clapping. Then they make fun of when you was asking.
What am I thinking about?
What's the word I'm looking for?
Okay, so here's the fixed range volume, and your POC is right there at 71.33. We've already gotten a bounce there once. That's what this looks like right here. Bounce on a wick. It's right above the 21 MA, and makes sense because it coincides with the VRVP, right? Your visible range volume profile.
Mm-hmm.
that POC as well. So double POC right above the 21 MA. If you got the balls to long, I don't have the balls to long. I don't like the increasing volume on the move down. But then again, every time I've tried to short Hyperliquid, man, I've gotten cooked.
Damn.
Yeah, I've gotten cooked hard, bro.
Yo, SWE is pushing on a 10-minute. Somebody said, JP, where you left off last show, SWE.
SWE daddy?
SWE was making me want a full port last night. I gotta admit,
It's
man.
a SWE bull, bro.
I'm definitely a SWE bull, 100%. But I think it was a daily. Let's clear the chart. I'm definitely a SWE bull. And I got
It's
to
like a cup and handle. That looks like
Red dot.
That looks like a rounded.
all the
product.
bullish ones, all of them.
Yeah, that looks like a bull.
Adam and
flag.
Eve,
That looks
right?
like an Adam and Eve.
Right?
That
Yeah.
looks like fucking, yeah, man. That looks pretty bullish.
That's insane. But it does have a red dot, a little bit of retracement, but that could be your entry, right? Entry last night. I got to admit, man, so what I did is I did not full port in futures, but I did. I made a heavy spot purchase, man, on SWE. I gotta say, man, we'll see if it pays off in the long run or not. But I like the way SWE looks on that macro, man. Let's go to the 4 hour. Look at the 4 hours in the 4 hour flag above resistance, now support. It just look at the stochastics. Look at the RSI. I love everything curved, low and curving up. Green dot, green money flow. Just take a picture, just screenshot that, and put it in a frame. Frame this and put it on a wall,
You
man.
see that camera icon on the trading view? That's like,
Yeah, just do that and just put it on the wall, man. It was just a work of art. Beautiful. I love it. Can you see the flag, folks? Can you see the flag?
don't you love it when patterns are just so obvious?
Seriously,
They're just perfect.
it's so obvious.
They're symmetrical.
1, 2, 3,
Like that's
and
not
round
perfect
it.
or symmetrical, but
Yeah, and round it. Just lovely, lovely, lovely. SWE makes me want a full port. The reason why I didn't full port last night, well, first of all, it's never a good idea to full port, but the reason why I didn't really pull the trigger in futures, but no, maybe I did. I think I did make a little bit with SWE last night, like $200, nothing crazy, right? I did make a little bit, but I took profit quick. But was it the 30-minute? What other time frame? Yeah, what it was the small time frames were not aligning with that larger one. It was looking pretty bearish on the small time frames, so I wasn't trying to go super hard. But just zooming out, it kind of looks like that flag, right? That's a flag. That's that flag that is visible in the 4 hour. Zoom out. Beautiful flag there after a rounded bottom. After Adam and Eve double bottom, SWE is ready to reach for the stars. How does it look on the weekly? Let's check out the weekly. Man, I love that. I love that so much. Basically, we filled out this entire wick from October 10th. October 10th predicted the bear market levels. Now, I don't know if it'll be the bottom, but look, as we've been continuously making lower lows in price, we have been consistently putting in higher lows with the momentum indicators, all of them. Market Cipher B, the stochastics, and the RSI. Heavy bull div on the macro. You don't even have a green candle on the weekly yet, and you're putting in those divergences. It makes me want a full port. All right. It makes me want to go hard on it, but I like the chart. I like the chart a lot. I got to say the trend is still down and it could still go lower, but I like what can happen here. All right, back to everything else. BTC.
we got a red dot on the 15-minute on Dexy. This thing is losing it. Is this a double top here? Is this a double top? So this was entered on the 5-minute. Okay. So 5-minute came down to the, damn, look at that. Came down to the 50 and caught a bounce. Here was that bull flag that we talked about that started a break and then it just gave it all back. Let's look at the 2-minute time frame. Starting to see a lot of increased volume on the move down, man. I don't know. Stokes are reset on the 1-minute. Here's the 5 where we entered. Rolling over, VWAP trending down on the 5. The 15. Red dot on the 15. Stokes rolling over. 30-minute. Here's the 1 hour. 1 hour still looks fairly bullish, but those lower time frames, is our stop deep enough? 28.41. Ideally, you want to be here, right? Or ideally, you want to be below the entire, but that's too much of a risk to reward. So I'm going to stay in. I'm going to keep it below the super trend. And so if we get clapped out, we get clapped out, but we'll see. But definitely lower time frames are showing signs of bearishness on Dexy. And so a lot of volatility in this coin here, but we'll see what happens. But I'm still in a trade.
Okay. And Bitcoin pushing up, but a little bit too straight up, right? A little bit too straight up while showing a bit of a mismatch in the momentum indicators. When there is a mismatch between the price and the momentum, who do I listen to? Normally the momentum. So I wouldn't be surprised if BTC wanted to either spill over or continue to move in a potentially parabolic fashion here. Who's ready for the parabola? I'm ready for some action. Let's take a look at the liquidity heat map once again from a trade indifferent. And here we go. Liquidity, hot stuff at 64,755. I like the possibility here. I like the probability of us taking that liquidity to the upside. Downside liquidity, if you're just getting here, is 61,253. That is your local liquidity, and the hot stuff at 57K. Will we squeeze? Will we melt faces? Will we reverse clap? Will we bull clap?
Bull clap.
Bull clap. Yeah, 67,500 is really where the orders align. A lot of forced buys in that area. You know, these are liquidation levels in the futures market from a variety of exchanges. And BTC kind of going straight up. I got to tell you, it's starting to trend up to potentially break down. We'll see what happens.
On Bitcoin?
Yeah. I mean, trend up to potentially break down. What I mean by is it's just going straight up. It's in that straight channel. See that? Straight channel. You know, that can show weakness, especially as you see the disagreement with the momentum. That could be weakness, but it could be hidden strength, right? Draw your range, and we are at a bit of a high. You know, we are a bit of a value area high, a local value area high. This could, and I would not be surprised if it rolled over. If it doesn't roll over, we'll short squeeze. So let's see. What's more likely, the rollover or the short squeeze? I'm asking the community. Talk to me. Talk to the monk man.
The monk man.
Somebody called me Buddha man yesterday. I kind of like that.
Booty man?
Buddha man. Buddha man. Kind of like Gucci man. Gucci man. Buddha man.
That was a Buddha man.
Buddha man.
Buddha man.
Do y'all like that name? Buddha man.
Buddha booty.
All right. I'm going to grab some, man. You want some? Water or something?
You know what? Do me a favor over here. Go ahead and grab me a water over here. Also, yeah, I think water is good.
The Buddha man, king of rounded bottoms.
All right, GK. No, it's not goal kicker. Goal. I don't know. Can we look at the Bitcoin casino, please?
Sure. We got 119, now 118 on the demand. It's starting to curve back down. It was pretty flattened for the past 20 minutes. I was expecting a pull to the upside, honestly, right now, but it looks like we're going to try and reject from the supply zone.
Okay. Let's look at the crypto. Oh my God. Holy shit.
Oh, lab.
This is 1 hour, by the way. 1 hour. Lab was on the long list. Ha ha. Funny. Lab was on the long list. All right. Well, let's take a look at Lab. What is going on? I'll tell you what's going on. Manipulation. That's what's going on. All right. Where's Lab? Oh my God. Yo, this was just at $15.
I knew it was going to be a rug pull.
Bro, what is this, bro? Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
V for volatility?
No, that's
M for manipulation, my friend. Yeah, I mean, this is bad, dude. Oh, we came down to $6, ran all the way up to 19, and then now we put in a local low of $3.32.
I think I got in at $6 and I rode that green candle up to like $13 or $16, something like that.
You longed it?
Yeah.
How? How did you do that? How could you do that?
The 4-hour RSI chart.
Damn, here's the 1 hour. This just makes you want to just full port a short here, expecting continuation to the downside, man. This is pretty ugly, dude. Volume increasing on the 1 hour. Here's a 30-minute.
Long it.
Long it?
No, I'm kidding.
Dude, stop. You know what? A bottom is probably in on the short term here. Oh my God. Do we want to take a legendary risk on a long here?
If you 1% it, you can't be mad at losing.
We got bull div. What?
These are those trades where you can get like a 1-to-20 ratio, though.
Okay. Someone says, are you guys just gambling? Well, I think this trade would be some damn oil is just taking a shit. What the fuck is going on here? Move my stop up here. Oil is rolling over. I'm putting my stop right below the super trend.
Don't you love it when you enter a trade and it's just a wick?
Love it.
Love it.
Good times. All right, let's see if we can make it back on lab. Where's lab at? Oh, I'm seeing a little bit of a... What time frame are we on? This was on the 5-minute. Let's go to the 15-minute. I mean, why are we even doing TA on this garbage? Okay, so let's go to the 15-minute. Let's see what this even looks like, bro. Okay, let's say we entered last. Stop below the wick. Probably get wicked out. And our no, the 200's all the way up there. Okay, well, what about? Yeah, you know what? If we're gonna do this, we're gonna take a big trade, like a big R&R trade.
All right, I'm in it.
You are on a long?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
I got a stop loss at 3.372. Entry now. Market in. Take profit at 16.03. Point of control.
Oh my God!
Gonna ride it up like a rocket ship.
Is that what we're doing? We long in lab right now?
Are we really gonna do this?
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, that's what we're doing, bro.
Zen send us. What has happened?
We're just a bunch of fucking degenerates here.
All right, what time frame are we on? The 5?
Who cares?
Who cares? Just long it.
All right, yeah.
Let's see what we look at. Okay. I mean, I think it is extended to the downside, and we're at support. Okay. Damn. Okay.
This could be a really quick clapping or one of those trades where you get 1,300%.
Yeah, I'm risking $100 to make 600, 6 to 1.
Careful with the macro head and shoulder, man. They got the freaking macro head and shoulder on like the 12-hour, the daily, big old.
I'm probably gonna get clapped out on this one. But it's just like last time we came this low. I mean,
is there bull div confirmation at least?
There is bull div, yeah. On the 15.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm in a trade. There we go. I put my entry at the 9 MA, so we'll see. All right. This one is getting the anti-clapper about as fast as you can. Oh, by the way, I didn't know this, but you see this little lever here?
Yeah, what's that?
Partial or entire?
Yeah. So if you want to have a partial take profit, you can click this and then drag as many TPs or stop losses as you want.
Nice.
So yeah. Yeah, this thing is spilling off. This thing might just roll over. Yeah, we're getting cooked on oil. Dexy's flat. And lab, yeah, I didn't call trade alert on lab. It doesn't deserve a trade alert.
People keep asking about XRP. Is it any good right now?
You want to take a peek?
5 minute. I like this potential inverted head and shoulder. I like this, and I like how complex that is. A lot of complexity. Head, right shoulder, past the moving average, force interaction. Will we get a bounce? It could. Let's zoom out, and that's the 5 minute. How about your 30? Okay. I do see the flag. I'm sure it's better viewed on the higher time frames. I do see the flag. I do like that double bottom on a 30. Yeah, 1 hour flag. 4 hour flag. That reminds me of Sweden. Not too bad. Nice flag above the 4 hour time frame. Low stochastics. Green money flow, but red dot and momentum still to the downside. No confirmation on the bounce here. But hey, I like the 4 hour flag. Oof. Yeah, 12 hours. Just be careful. Yeah, be careful in higher time frames. You do have some hidden bear and a potential top, a local top on the smaller time frames. But yeah, how about the smaller 10 minute? Is this thing about to break above the 200 right now? I like it. I like the 5 minute cross right there. 5 minute cross and a bit of a Sammy special. And zoom out one more time. Where are we in the bigger context of the range? Is it okay to be long in here?
Oh, shit.
How are you looking?
This thing is just... Did it remove the yellow X on the 15 minute? Oh, my God. Look at that. Red dot just printed on the 15, and then a green dot just popped up on Dexy. It just had a big pop. Triple top? Maybe. I don't know. We'll keep our eyes on this one. But anyways, yeah. Sorry, JP. Go ahead.
Are you good? But I like this little 4 hour micro range for XRP. You know, it could get a pop. I think I'm okay. I don't want to load up too many trades right now, and nothing is too enticing to me. I gotta admit. But I don't see why not. Why I wouldn't get a move.
Are you talking about XRP?
Yeah, XRP. Double golden cross right there. A triple coming for you. But is it just making the right shoulder here for a head and shoulder? I see that as well. I see it all, baby. I see it all. Let me get back to Bitcoin really quickly here. How are we looking? Right below the liquidity above us, the supply zone. There's some bear div there on that very vertical move up. God, King, can we see the casino again? Can we see the direction on the casino? I feel like it's been a while.
We just
100. Yeah.
A while's gone. Okay.
Yeah, we were just looking at it when you walked away.
Sorry, folks. Sorry.
Demand at 108. I just seen it pop up 110 now. Looking like we're ready for a pull to the upside, even though it's still curved over like that. But usually after a certain amount of time, it just, the trend flips.
Gotcha.
That looks like it wants to give a little dumperooski there. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be looking for shorts in that supply zone, I got to say. But we've been on a pull to the downside for a while. But look, no pull to the downside. Is that a bit of a divergence on the demand, right? Does it work the same as the RSI in that sense, right? What do you think, God King? Does that work the same way as Bear Div?
Yeah, I think that it's a different class of divergence, like a class B or something.
Class B? I don't know about B, but yeah. There's definitely some type of divergence there. I mean, it's not RSI, but it's kind of like RSI, right? What are you giggling about over there, man?
I'm looking at my margin on Lab. I use $6.
Yeah.
You must have went like 100x or something like that.
50x.
50x, yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm up 170% already.
Let's go.
But it's only $11. That's funny.
This is your money working as hard as possible for you.
Yeah, that's a good point, man. I didn't even realize I used that low margin, but I just used a position size slider. Dexy's getting a bid, man. This thing is looking nice. 55% on that one.
We got a super chat.
A super duper chat.
Brad, what's on your mind? Speak to the Zen Master.
What's up, Brad?
Says Cardano, please.
Oh yeah, Cardano was on the list of longs. Cardano was actually on the long list, guys.
Okay, let's look at Cardano. How's the daily looking? Okay, a bit at resistance, and so far got rejected from it. 3 days, seriously, a downturn for Cardano. 4 hour.
Dave, to top off the lab trade, I have realized P&L because it paid me from the fees.
It paid you to take the long.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's insane.
I know. I love it.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Wait, what are we doing? Cardano?
Cardano, yeah. My chart is stuck.
I accidentally closed out.
I cannot click anything. There we go. Okay. 6 hour. 6 hour. Nice flag from resistance. Got rejected. No confirmation of a bounce there. How about that 4 hour? Yeah, we're looking at the 4 hour. Kind of ugly market structure, man. A big move up, but, came back down. Do we lose this level? This would be a change in character and make this really bearish now. Or we bounce here, respect it, a bit of SR flip. 30-minute time frame. How's the 30 look? Looking a bit bearish there for Cardano. You have a loss of 200 MA. Triple death cross. Not perfect, but it's giving me head and shoulder. 5-minute time frame looks a bit like a bear flag. Also looks like bearish consolidation. Nothing bullish about those small time frames for Cardano. And a 1 minute going just completely sideways right now. So be careful with Cardano. Be careful. Looks like we could get a change in character in that 4 hour and bring it lower. Maybe as low as 0.1643. Or hell, maybe it bounces here. I don't know. There is technically a flag. There's a flag on the 1 hour that you can see. Just be careful, man. Zoom out to that daily again. Let's see how Cardano's looking like on that daily. Is that a cup and handle right there? Or is this making an inverted head and shoulder? Could be inverted just like that. Cup and handles, what I was seeing here. And do we retrace to the POC and then bounce? We'll see for Cardano, but seeing a bit of a retracement right now. Cardano was one of the most bullish ones in this run. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days of strength met by resistance. Do you see why I like the short resistance on the macro time frames? Just make sure, I just got to make sure I have a deep enough stop loss that I can stay in the trade. Dump it for now. We'll see. But Cardano, it looks like it's resetting, maybe for a continuation up. We'll see. Open-minded. All right, I want to focus on BTC and all the other coins that you really want to see. All right, here's BTC. Oh, that is gold. Here's BTC. Daily divergences. Yep. 5 minute. How we look at on the small time frames? Are we pumping? Are we dumping in real time? What is happening? All I'm seeing is a move up in bear div. I'm seeing bear div. I gotta say, if I'm trading Bitcoin and Bitcoin alone, I think I'm looking for a short, man. If I'm trading BTC and BTC alone, zoom out. Yeah, I would short that. If I'm trading BTC, I'm shorting that. Look, 30-minute red dot right now, man. 30-minute red dot. How long? 22 minutes left in a 30-minute candle.
All right, guys, we're deploying our anti-clapper on DEXY. In fact, we're going to guarantee ourselves some profit here. We're going to put our stop underneath our super trend and underneath our 21 MA on the 1 minute time frame. So, yeah, those of you that follow me on the trade, we are guaranteed to give ourselves profit. But I want to implore you watching, if you are happy with a 64% trade, take your profits now. Nothing wrong with that. I think this thing can still run. It broke out of that pattern we were eyeing on DEXY, right? That symmetrical triangle. And could we get clapped out too early? Sure. But I will, rarely ever say no to a guaranteed profit trade. But if you're happy with your profits now, as we're seeing a little bit of a spill off here, feel free to take your profit. You're up now you're up like 50%. I expect to bounce here at the 9 MA, just like we got last time. But this is a pretty big 1 minute candle here. This was almost a 1% 1 minute candle. And so, you know what, man? Damn it. I'm going back and forth here. Ooh, blood diamond, but that marked the bottom. Was there any? Look at all that bull div. Stokes are high. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my stop loss where it is. Okay, cool. So stop loss, I moved it up to 29.08. Why do I feel like that's a number I need to answer?
You got to do, man. I'm here.
I don't. No,
here for you.
We're good. Okay.
M Ninja.
What's up, my ninja?
My ninja.
What's your thoughts on this? What's your thoughts on the oil trade we got into? We got in on, what was it? The 15 minute or the 5 minute?
Let's see what's going on with that. Let's see what's going on. It was a 5 minute. It was a ascending triangle. Let's
see. Is that still
there?
Valid?
Let's see. Let's draw it. Let's draw it out. Let's see. Is it invalidated? There was the trend up right there, higher lows and then the equal highs. I mean, we did fall out of the pattern. Is it invalidated? Not completely yet. I mean, it could always just get back into the pattern, right? But yeah, does it look like it's rolling over? It does. You know, it could bearishly retest and actually dump, right? A sad part is there's no invalidation until you actually pretty much take out my stop loss right here. You know, I have pretty much an invalidation stop loss because is that still a high or low in the grand scheme of things? If that is a low, sure. You know, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with oil. Will it roll over just like BTC? Oil and BTC looking similar right now. Isn't that weird? Like
Bitcoin and oil?
Yeah, Bitcoin and oil. You see oil, big uptrend here, right? Almost too vertical, right? And starting to roll over a bit. It looks like it wants to go either parabolic or roll over. Oil. And then when we go to BTC over here on the 5 minute, look, same thing. It's kind of just like pushing a little bit too much. And look, bear div starting to roll over.
That's so weird because they used to move oppositely and now it looks like they're paired.
Exactly. See what I'm saying? That's so similar. That's oil. That's BTC. Both pushing up. Both showing signs of weakness. Both showing signs of weakness right now, but could also be hidden a strength. All right. The Art of War says that you should, appear weak. Appear weak when you're strong, and that's what's happening here. BTC may be appearing weak to actually be strong and melt the faces of the shorts. I have no idea, but I am expecting the unexpected. How we doing, folks? Have you hit the like button? How are you doing? What day is today? Is it Tuesday? Is it high volume? Can we make money today? What's going on with the NASDAQ? What's happening, folks? What are you trading? Talk to us.
What did we decide on Cardano? Was that a long or a short?
Cardano was in a retracement. It didn't look bullish.
Okay, so
it did not look bullish.
Funny, that was on the long list actually.
Yeah, it did not look bullish. Not on the small time frames, and it was at the resistance.
Okay.
It said, look at the fear and greed. In fact, I got that pulled up here somewhere. The fear and greed. Here it is. Fear and greed index. We are improving the sentiment in the market, and maybe we need a poll out there, but the sentiment is improving. We're at 27 now. We were at 24 yesterday on the fear and greed index. This is an index that shows us how fearful and how greedy the investors are in the market, in the Bitcoin market. And this thing could be as low as 0. It could be as high as 100, and we've been pretty low recently. I'm talking like 5, 10. But a slow improvement in the sentiment. And you got to get this to the green side to get us into a bull market. People, the speculators speculating bullishly, right? People feeling good about Bitcoin. People feeling like they want to long. Retail getting involved. There's no retail involved right now. All right. Does anybody believe retail is involved right now? That this is a retail push? Talk to me in the chat. And also, what is your sentiment, man? Is this a bottom? Is this an opportunity zone? If you're feeling like this is opportunity and the move is a long, put a 1 in the chat. If this is a fake out, like the thumbnail says, and this is gonna get your clap, put a 2 in the chat. All right.
I'm looking at the 1 day net inflow or the 1 day net flows for Bitcoin ETFs is plus $266 million. Look at the 30-day and look at the 7-day. 30-day net outflow of $2.5 billion.
Okay.
But today, seeing some green. So could that be the reason we're seeing a little push out of Bitcoin? Potentially.
I think that goes hand in hand with the sentiment shift. Is there a sentiment shift here? Can we get a temperature check with the congregation?
A congregational temperature check.
All right. Hit the organs, baby. Come on. I command the congregation to come to the front and tell me how you're feeling about the market. Are you bullish? Are you bearish? Are you monkish? Okay. What is your direction? You need to have faith. I'm kidding. You need to have some faith and some type of, some oomph. Nah, but seriously, I love the congregation, man. We're joking around here, but is there a sentiment change? Serious question. Being serious now. Is there a sentiment change? That's what we need to get out of the bear market. If we have the major daily bullish divergences and weekly divergences plus a sentiment change, can we get a shift here in the price? Talk to me. XLM looking not too bad. Not looking too bad. We'll see. How's the other trades cooking up? Slightly down. XLM doing this thing. XLM was the only trade that was actually off a bull div. I'll be liking those bull div plays, man. These flags have been clapalicious.
I hit the reverse button on lab.
God King, are you still in it, or did you hit the reverse button too?
No, that was clapping.
You just got out?
Yeah. I had my stop loss on the super trend there.
That's very clappy.
Yeah, I reversed. And, I think I lost $28 on the long, and so I think I'll make it back on the short here. But this thing looks very dumpy. There's a 1 minute time frame.
I was thinking about, man, what if you started a sub account and you did a little challenge, like you just put like $100 in it, and you did a reverse button challenge, and you just opened a trade and you never closed it. You just hit the reverse button every time you hit a value area high, a low. Just only trade with the reverse button.
Not a bad idea.
How you like that, God King?
I did it one time.
I didn't work out.
Not very good. Well,
I spent money on fees. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
What would be the best time frame to do that? Talk to me, chat. Has anyone ever tried the reverse button challenge? The reverse button challenge. Never close the trade. Just reverse whenever the price reverses. Maybe like the 30-minute. Maybe like have a 30-minute range at the value area low. Get into it. Hold that trade into the value area high. I don't know. Talk to me, folks.
I think it would be best on like a 1 or a 2 hour.
That makes sense. And basically, it would act like a stop loss too, because if it starts really going against you, at some point you just hit the reverse button, right?
Yeah.
Just keep reversing
and make it all back.
I don't know, man. Just be a silly here, but would that be fun with a small amount, on a separate account? I'm just curious. All right. It says, sir, please tell me about ETH levels. I got you. Stop spamming now. Okay. I appreciate you getting the chat rate up. But let's keep it, civilized here. Let's keep it well decorum.
Our troll in chief is threatening to take Greenland again.
Nice. I mean, not nice. Oil should be going up then.
Yeah.
Right. Is oil going up? Nope. Oil is not going up. Man, good call on the reverse button there, David.
Hey, in the money?
Yeah. Volume increasing. We'll see. I'm looking to get out down here at the wick low here. We'll probably get a nasty one below it, but I'll 2x my loss, more than 2x my loss. But I can get this thing can just reverse and clap me out. We'll see. It wants to get a little push up here, but Bitcoin has 63,990. I don't know, man. Kind of looks like a top here on BTC, but do we have any confirmation? Oh, look at that. Look at that 30-minute candle. That's an engulfer, my friends. That's almost a double engulfer there on Bitcoin 30-minute.
Oh, yeah. I was looking at that, man. Yeah. I was actually looking at that 30-minute. Hold on. Did I put a limit order? Yeah, 30-minute has the red dot on market cipher B. What I was looking at is potentially getting the confirmation on the 1 minute. Like the 30-minute looks good for the short, but the 1 minute is, is near an area where it may want to bounce again. I would say if the 1 minute loses to 200 MA as a bit of a
Warning
short signal, a short signal to enter the 30-minute short is my idea right now.
Okay. Yeah, that 30-minute looks pretty bearish.
Yep. Very bearish. Evening star, red dot, high stochastics. Money flow green, but lagging.
Well, we got the first of two candles for a potential short entry on Bitcoin.
Yeah.
If you do follow Hikinashi. That's on the 15. Here's the 10 and then the 5. 5's telling you to get in now. But obviously more noise on the lower time frame, so keep that in mind.
Somebody said the S&P is ripping, crypto dumping. I don't know about ripping, but we did have a move up in S&P. The S&P. Well, let me actually pull up the S&P. This is the NASDAQ. Let me pull up ES1 here. There you go. Same thing. I'll call it a flag. I like the flag there. The NQ looked like it was more rolling over, but this is a nice flag. I like the flag. I don't know about ripping though. Ripping will be breaking out of this flag and actually breaking above this level. All right. Creating a change in character, breaking the bearish trend. It's still in a bit of a bearish trend right there. Yeah, but watching the NASDAQ and the S&P consolidating right now, attempting to get above a resistance. We'll see what it wants to do.
Someone said EVAA. That was on my list. EVAA was on a short list on the... No, it was... it was on the short list on the 1 hour. Let me pull up EVAA. EVAA. Let's go Bybit. Let's take a look at this chart here. Oh, wow. Like, what is this? Have you heard of this coin?
No, I'm thinking of ENA everybody asked for. I don't know what EVA is. It sounds like an AI bot name, though, for whatever reason.
Very, getting a massive bid on the daily 12-hour. This thing looks pretty overextended, man. RSI on the 10 hours at almost 90.
It looks like a claptrap.
Yeah, 94 on the 4-hour RSI. Oh my God. There's your first short signal there, man. Some pretty heavy. I don't know about bear div, but you're getting two yellow. Look at a red dot, green dot, red dot, green dot, green dot, red dot. Lower highs on RSI, higher highs on price. That's bear div. That's hidden bear div. 30-minute. Man, could this be a massive short? But you're fighting the trend here. But the 30 and the 1 hour are showing some weakness here. Is that your first lower high on the 5-minute? Here's the 10-minute. Hikinashi is telling us this, at least on the 30-minute, the trend is coming to an end here. Starting to see those wicks on the lower part of the body here. Red blood diamond, red baby blood diamond on the 30-minute time frame on this green candle. Do we have the cojones to short this thing?
Yes.
You do?
How's the 15 look?
I mean,
I do.
Green money flow, VWAP coming up.
Do you have the cojones?
I don't know. I mean, I got them, but I don't know if I want to deploy them into a short here.
All right, let me not press you into something stupid here.
What do you think, man? Are you you got the courage to short this thing, JP?
Realistically, no, I don't. No, I have no courage.
What's the name of that cartoon character? The courage dog, or the courage, the cowardly dog, or some shit like that?
I don't know, man.
JP, the cowardly monk.
Yeah. I got no backbone.
Messed up, bro. That's cold-blooded, man. Yeah, this thing, I mean, I definitely wouldn't long this thing, but I don't know if I would short it either. I think this is something I just stay away from.
Yeah. Don't touch it, man.
But it's starting to show some weakness, though, so that's one thing to keep in mind. Okay, so that one...
I can't find it on CoinMarketCap.
EVAA?
Yeah. Oh, AA.
Yeah, 2 A's at the end. Lab wants to roll over so hard right now. M, bear flag, rollover, dump. Dump and pay me. Dump and pay me, Lab. Yellow X there on the 5-minute time frame.
Market manipulation.
Yeah. Let's look at the bubbles here on the 1 hour. Let's refresh the... No internet connection.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, actually, their web server just went down.
Nice.
Oh.
I was experiencing that too.
Not our internet, right?
No, it has nothing to do with us.
Got it.
I did find EVAA and their website.
Okay.
It's a DeFi super layer on Telegram.
Okay, so buzzwords.
Yeah, all of them.
Yeah, all I hear is buzzwords.
All the buzzwords.
Yeah, I wouldn't touch this thing. What number is it ranked?
412.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, let me guess a Binance coin. Yep, a Binance coin.
DeFi super layer on Telegram.
Backed by Animoca. Interesting there. Most popular tokens available. Pretty much nothing. Guess it's a ton ecosystem play, so. Lend crypto and get loans. No, thank you. Okay, this thing's going to blow up at some point. They all do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then we had Pendle was on there as well. Pendle.
Okay.
I'll look at Pendle. And then I had Venice on a potential long on a 4 hour.
All right, I'll help out here, make myself useful.
Pendle.
And you said Venice?
Venice for a
VVV.
potential long.
Yeah, VVV was beat down for some time here. I wonder if it's ready.
Here's Pendle. Pendle's an ETH play, I believe. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Look at that massive volume gap here. Damn. If this thing wants to continue, it's going to go up to $1.88.
On the screen, please. Yes, there we go.
We have a little bit of bull div here on the daily time frame.
Nice double bottom.
Never mind.
Nice double bottom.
This was a potential short on the 1 hour. Hidden bull div on the 1 hour. Look at those V-shaped recoveries there on the bottoms there. Bloop, bloop.
Yeah, I love it. I love the momentum going up the whole time. It's definitely giving like Class B or something.
Crypto Bubbles is back up.
Nice.
Okay. Nice.
Good job, Crypto Bubbles.
Welcome back.
Fresh red dot though on the 1 hour is something to keep a note of. 4 hour looking like a potential evening star pattern playing out, but obviously, premature to say that it is. But is this a flag that broke out? I mean, do something like that? I said $1.88, right? That was a POC for volume on the 1 hour. Or that was that volume gap. I think it was on the 1 hour, the lower time frames.
Okay.
But that would be the measure move to about $1.76 if you believe continuation is in play here.
Continuation.
I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like that red dot on the 1 hour though for if you're looking to play the long. VWAP just crossed below our 0 line on the 30-minute. Yeah, 30-minute tells us the bull trend is starting to show some weakness here, man, on the 30-minute. Let's look at the 15. Yeah, look at that.
You still have that Dexy trade open?
No, I closed it out.
I still do.
You still do?
Yeah.
I think it's still pushing up.
Still pushing up?
It's doing all right.
Yeah.
Yep. I got out of that one. That one, I think I got out at 44%.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Hey. Money.
It's at 29.26. No, it's trending up. That was a good trade, man. That was a nice quick scalp.
Yeah.
40%, 50%, whatever it was. I think at the peak, it was at what, 65, 70%, something like that. Gawking, you said you're still in the trade?
Yes, sir.
Beautiful. And we just need the lab to just die. Die, lab, die. This is playing games with us, bro. But this thing I think is going to roll over. Here's a 1 minute on lab. Heavy, well, not heavy, but VWAP wants to come up. Hidden bear div on the 1 minute. 2 minute. I have my stop.
I just got stopped out in profit on Dexy.
You did? Did you have your anti-clapper?
Yeah, anti-clap. Anti-clapper plus.
And he clapped out.
We're going to slide our stop loss down on lab, reduce our risk. Right above the flattened out super trend there. And so now we're at a 4-to-1 trade setup. 4-to-1 trade. So we're strengthening our odds here. Higher low though. So we'll see if that stays, or again, I still expect lab to roll over. But we'll see what it does. It's at sub $4. And this could be a quick move to the downside. That's what I'm expecting. So, but anyways, Pendle, I'd be eyeing a potential short on Pendle, but you know, I'd wait for confirmation on the 15. Money flow's still thick, but VWAP is rolling over here. And here's the 10-minute, looking to hold the 21 here on the 10-minute time frame. And then the 5-minute double red X. Yeah, so I'm kind of feeling a short here, man. I don't know if it's a trade alert.
Let's roll over.
Level short, but I think this thing's going to dump.
YOLO.
But be aware of the higher time frames, because we could see this thing continue on the higher time frames. But lower time frames, if you're a super scalper, I think a short's the play. But anyways, Venice.
Yeah, Venice.
Venice.
Pull that up. I just had
Les
it right
Venice.
How is it looking? There we go. Daily time frame. This thing has been dumping for some time, man. It's been dumping ever since its high at 21. Came all the way down to 10. Lost half of its value, huh? Interesting. Is it done? You know, has it dumped enough? Can we get in? Is it safe? Right? Is it safe to long Venice? Let's take a look. How's the 12-hour look? Pretty extended. Lost that 200 MA. These are bear signals, man. These are bear signals and not bottoming signals. Not yet. Not on the 12-hour. How about the 4-hour? Okay, you got some heavy bull div on the stochastics. Not so much on market cipher. Not so much on the RSI. I don't like what I see for a long. It looks like a continuation for the short. Let's go to 30-minute time frame. 30-minute. What's going on here? Can we get more bull div? Yes, a little bit. Yes, give me the bull div. I'm liking what I see there. And it tried to break out. Look, tried to break out, but came right back down for another retracement. Let's go to the 5-minute time frame. 5-minute. There's that breakout, and there's that rejection again. So it's attempting something. A very small time frame, attempting something here. But I don't see like the high time frame like bullish case besides the fact that it had a previous big move and has retraced, and that's not enough for me. It's not enough. I don't like it for the long. And, I've been a big fan of buying, things that are in a downtrend, but that's about to reverse trend. And I don't see the strong trend reversal signs here. So for that reason, I'm out. All right.
Were you on short term? And for that reason, I'm out.
Exactly. This is like market tank here.
Market tank.
Going down. For that reason, I'm out. I'm out of the trade. I like that. What was that meme you had there? What was that? I'm out. Yes,
that's a good one. I like that.
For that reason, I'm out. Okay, I want no parts of Venice right now. Let's look at some other assets.
It hurts to hear you say that, man.
I'm sorry, man.
I got a big old Venice bag.
Yeah. What is this? Is this a Sammy special on the 10-minute time frame BTC?
Samuel.
Yeah, above the 200, a touch in the 21. I gotta say, I don't like that structure, man. I like bull flags that normally give me a brush.
This is Bitcoin or is Bitcoin?
It's Bitcoin, yeah. I like normally flags that go up and then trend down for a flag and then break out. This thing broke up to trend up to do what? Break up again? Let's see what happens at that dynamic support, 21 MA. Will we get a bounce for BTC? Everybody's trying to short you, Bitcoin. Everybody's trying to short you, but there's so much fuel to the upside. 64,700. Can you do something impressive here? What was that? Andy clap?
No. Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, let's see. Can BTC do something impressive? I need you to impress me, entertain me, BTC. Do something here. But yeah, trend up to break down so far. Will it continue to break down, or is this just a higher low? A higher low and keep it on going into the liquidity zone. Liquidity to the downside, 61,002, and of course 57K. We keep talking about these levels. God King Casino, one more time. Is there a change? Tell me there's a change.
Make sure it's live. No change, just still pull to the downside. We've lost a lot of demand now. We went from 176 down to 32.
Interesting. Just 16 trades per minute.
Yeah.
Low volume.
And then if you also notice, we're basically at the start of the price for the daily candle. No movement.
Stephen Burton said, enter short at 64,110. And then someone asked how the near trade is doing.
It is down, my friend. It is down, but not out. Down, got a small bounce off the 50 MA. Just like oil, it was in that, that consolidation, that bullish consolidation. We called it an ascending triangle. It even broke out. Look, it broke out, tried to retest, but look, it just spilled over. But we'll see. It's not over. And to me, it's actually not invalidated until I'm stopped out here. So we'll see. I hope you risk a good amount if you happen to follow my trade. What I mean by good amount is a responsible amount, right? Good risk management. Low stochastics again here. We'll see what happens. We'll see what it wants to do. It has not broken the super trend. It has not lost the 50 MA, but it has fallen out of the pattern.
We got a potential Sammy special on Dexy here. On the 5-minute. But just look at how the 50 has been the area where it's gotten the strongest bounces.
Yeah.
And it's been on red candle wicks, right? Red candle wick, red candle wick, red candle wick. Just tapping that 50 perfectly. But right now we're at the 21. 21's above the 200 and we're getting a bounce. And so what I don't like though is the volume decreasing on the move up and the volume increasing on the moves down. I am out of the trade. I took my 45% profit. Am I looking to get back in? I don't know.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I don't think so, man. I don't. And it's not because I feel like I'm chasing something, but I don't like the upside wicks on like the 1 hour. And remember, this was something that was very overbought. on the higher time frames. I mean, just look at the 6 hour. It's the RSI is at, fuck. I mean, where's the RSI at on the 6 hour? It's at 81. And on the daily, it's at 72. So overbought on the 8 hour, overbought, I know, on everything above the 6 hour, essentially, on Dexy. And this looks a little toppy to me, man. This looks a little toppy to me. We're able to scalp along on the lower time frame. So,
Okay.
OP was on the list. OP was on the list for a potential long. Oversold on the 1 hour.
Okay, OP.
Pretty weak though. Nothing like super. But
Optimism, is it?
yeah. Here's the 1 hour. Oh, Lido is an interesting one. Lido's tailing up on the 1 hour into overbought. It's in overbought territory, but it's got to tail up. And so is there continuation there on Lido, or should we look for a short? But what do you have optimism pulled up?
I do. I'm not seeing anything of interest right now. There's a nice bull div on a 15. I'll give it that. It's trending down to potentially break up with that div there. Sure. Big ugly flag on the 1 hour. It's given like head and shoulder that broke down. Nothing too pretty. 4 hour, 5 hour was a nice flag. A little deep retracement. No confirmation on the bounce. Looks a bit rough. Yeah, I'll pass on optimism. I'm out.
You're not optimistic.
Not optimistic.
About
Actually,
optimism.
very pessimistic.
No optimism from JP.
Yeah. Nope. Glass half empty.
Very sad to hear that, my friend. And for that reason, I am out of.
Yes.
No.
What else were we gonna look at? You down with OPP?
Oh, Lido, LDO.
LDO?
LDO, yeah.
Okay, Lido. All right, what's it look like? Let's see. Okay, we got a push on that 10 hour. Okay, how about the daily? Beautiful. Look at the bull div there. That's what I'm saying, man. This is why I play bull div, man. Low on price, higher low on the momentum. Push it up. Reaching for that POC on the daily green dot, and looks gorgeous on that daily time frame. Let's go to the 8 hour randomly at resistance right there. Yeah, I don't know, maybe a little late for the longs here, but what an amazing move, man. And this reminds me of BTC right now, like on a 4 hour, like not where it is right there, but right here. And BTC is a little bit more above the yellow line, but you see how BTC is like pushing up, like on the 4 hour, it has like this kind of structure with the bear div. This reminds me of BTC, and I'll show you what I mean. I'll pull up BTC here on the 4 hour. Yeah, there we go. Do you see what I'm saying, congregation? This is BTC on the 4 hour. It looks like this above the 200 MA, but with bear div, right? It could be hidden bullish. Same thing here. Can you see the similar structure? You see this, Dave? Check this out. Look at the similarity. This and this. So this is BTC right here on the
Same time
4
frame?
hour. Yeah, same time frame, 4 hour. That's BTC in the 4 hour. That is, Lido on the 4 hour. So you see how, it had, look, the bear div and the hidden bull can go either way. So it's going to dump, BTC is going to dump off the bear div, or it's going to go completely crazily a parabolic, right? Reverse clapping, bull clapping to the upside.
Can you stretch your top trend line further to the right?
This one.
Like just expand it out. We even got the retest there.
Yeah.
After we broke out, we got the retest.
Yeah.
That would have been a great
So
entry.
that's what can happen to BTC. And look at it going through the volume gap. That's what can happen. And that's why I'm cautious.
I got back in on lab. I seen an Adam and Eve.
On what time frame?
Get long.
The 1 minute.
Show us, man. Show us your degeneracy.
I don't have trading on my laptop.
Okay.
Because I'm doing it on my tablet because it shows all the.
All right, I'll look at it. And what time frame are you mostly looking at?
The 1 minute.
The 1 minute. All right, let me not lose this. On lab.
We haven't really said anything to Frank today, man. We just haven't gotten FOMO or what?
Frank, how you doing, Frank?
Yeah, no FOMO today.
You said the 1 minute guy came?
Yes, sir.
My boy over here trading Adam and Eve's on shitters on the 1 minute. I like it.
Yeah, definitely not a perfect Adam and Eve.
I got out of my trade. I made money on that one.
Yeah,
My timing on that was pretty good.
Yeah, good job, man. I see this more as a potential inverted head and shoulder. Maybe if it wants to do it like that, I don't see the Adam Eve. I mean, Adam Eve should be like a double bottom. It should be like Adam Eve, like something like that, right? Kind of like Beautiful Sweet in a 4
That
hour.
might be an Adam and Steve.
Yeah, it's like an Adam and Frank right here, like a Adam,
You leave my son out of
Adam and Mike.
Adam and Mike?
Adam and I don't know what's maybe like a I don't know, name a midget friend. I don't know.
Adam and Gerald.
Adam and Gerald. Okay.
Who the fuck says Gerald? It's Gerald, bro. What is wrong with you?
Gerald.
It's from The Witcher.
That's that in North Dakota.
That reminds me of that Key and Peele skit where he's messing up all the names.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
oh, good.
A wrong. What a skit that was, huh? If Comedy Central weren't such cucks when it came to copyright, I'd show one. Fuck, what? There were so many good ones.
Seriously. I can't even remember it. It was
Key
just
and
amazing.
Peele is the best.
Yeah.
Sad they broke up, man. Didn't they break up and then one of them like continued success, the other one kind of fell by the wayside?
Damn. I have no idea.
Those are great. Comedy, skits, Dave Chappelle, Key and Peele. I like Drewski now. He's kind of like the new version of that.
Yeah.
Drewski's hilarious.
He's filling the gaps there.
You like Drewski?
He's cool. I gotta admit, I think he's a little bit overrated, but they do a great job with the makeup artist does a great job with his costumes. And
You think he's overrated?
and he's
I
funny.
think he's hilarious.
He's
We've been critical of Drewski in the Discord because there's
Really?
things that he does that we like, and then there's things that he does and we're like, that was in bad taste.
Like what?
The Erica Kirk doing whiteface.
I thought that was funny.
pushing the envelope.
I thought that was like, because if you change the tides, you flip the tables. If a white person did that to a black person, I wouldn't be okay with it.
See, like I am like, one of my favorite movies is Tropic Thunder.
Yeah, me too.
And Robert Downey Jr. did blackface.
Yeah.
So like I'm obviously not black, so I don't know. Maybe it offends the black
It was
community.
a different
but,
time then, man.
But as a white person, I don't like. I think it's funny because it's comedy. The guy's a comedian.
It was in bad taste because of the timing.
Okay, I can see that argument. But for me, if like a politician, like a white politician, did blackface and was making fun, okay.
Yeah.
But like you're a comedian, you know what I'm saying? Like we expect you to like if I'm talking to a comedian, I'm assuming 80% of what you're saying, you're like, it's in somewhat jest, right? It's like if it's your profession, then it's expected. So for me, I didn't mind it at all. I thought
We
it was kinda
expect
funny.
the buffoonery, all right?
Yeah, pretty much.
I would have been totally fine with it. It was just who he did and the timing of it.
Okay, I mean, I can see that. I can see that argument, and I just respect anyone who feels a certain way.
Yeah.
For me personally, I thought it was funny. I didn't mind it at all.
Lab getting the push.
Yeah. Oh yeah, did you come to a conclusion on Lab?
I was looking at it.
Oh, we're talking about Adam and Steve.
Whoa, there we go. Fire. Push.
Oh shit! Thank
Nice
God
push
I got
there.
out of that short, huh?
nice bull div there on that. 1 minute bull div on Lab. Crazy work.
Long it to heaven.
Yeah, I'm going up to $16.
Halfway there. Oh.
Living on a prayer.
This is one of those 1 to 20 trades.
Wait, you got clapped out of your first long. Are you back in a long?
Clap City.
Yeah. Dion said, "I'm black," and Tropic Thunder was a fantastic movie. What a great movie that was, man.
Yeah, man. Bring blackface back.
You can say that.
Sure, the ALGO. Easy.
I refuse to say that.
You would have come in dressed like Bob Marley tomorrow, man?
Would you accept me?
I would accept you. Yeah, if you want
laugh?
to, if you want to do blackface tomorrow with some fake dreads, I'll be okay with that.
Well, I wouldn't do it to make fun of black people. I would do it because I would, one, probably make fun of myself, but two, are we getting back to even on oil?
We are. That's what
Oh
I'm
my
saying. It's not
God.
invalidated. It's not invalidated, but it's a bit shaky here.
Holy shit. There's got to be some piece of news. Look at this move here, bro.
Nice.
God King, is there news on oil? I mean, we're getting a massive bid here.
All right, Zen detectives, we need you guys to scour the internet.
Yo, I was down $50 and now it's a $70 swing, which how much margin did I put up on this trade? $115 margin. So that's a 70% swing that we are seeing in oil. Was there any piece of news, God King, that came out? Trump tweeted anything?
Let me check True
Maybe is he
Social.
trying to take Iceland over now, or
It's Greenland, friend.
I know, but I was making a joke as in like he wants Greenland. Is he also now on Iceland?
And maybe Cuba.
Cuba was, I was just about to say, what about
Damn,
Cuba?
What a move, bro.
Let's go. Nice move. 2 out of 3 trades up now. We'll see.
I was seeing that we were loosening sanctions on Turkey and talking about selling them the F-35, which is a big thing. 6 hours ago, Trump says Toyota's moving from Mexico to Texas.
Oh.
That's pretty big.
I like that.
Damn, we are getting a massive bid from oil. Look at this shit, bro. Look at this.
Let's get the move.
Where are you at? How much are you up?
Get the move. Mine is a small trade, though. Looking at 41%.
I have a bigger trade than you?
41%.
How is this possible, Zen Master?
Hey, man, I'm being responsible.
I am the disciple here. You are the master.
I have to set the example for the congregation, okay?
You're one of the good pastors.
And I want to be like
does
Jesus.
what you preach.
You know how Jesus, like, you know, how he was with the people, you know, how he was, you know, not materialistic and he had no shoes on and he was like, you know, in the crowd.
Jesus was a great man.
He's a great man. I want to be the Jesus of these charts.
I love Jesus.
Bye.
Don't be talking blasphemy about Jesus, man.
Sorry. Yeah, no, not
Jesus
making fun of
Christ.
Jesus. Not making fun of Jesus. I'm just
My Lord
saying,
and
man.
Savior.
I'm humbling myself, man. Humble yourself. You know, stop going so hard.
Yeah. Do we want to install our anti-clapper here on oil on the 1 minute?
We could. It might be a little early, man. This thing is swinging.
Yeah, you're
Swinging
right.
and slanging.
All right, well, I move my stop here on the 1 minute. I feel very confident. I mean, look at this range, JP. Bounce, 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 bounce. I have my stop right below that.
I got clapped out of near, it seems like.
On a TP?
Stop loss.
What?
What just happened with near?
What the hell just happened with Near?
Clap.
Yo, you were just up on
I got clapped. No, I wasn't. Nah, near was the one that was down.
But I thought you were even on Near.
Let me see what's going on with near. What's going on with near? Okay, a quick move down. Yeah, I had a close stop later. That just happened in near. That happened.
Go to the 1 minute, JP, if you don't mind. Oh, that volume gap, bro.
Yeah, that's what
We
happened.
got to be aware of the volume gaps. You know what, JP? I challenge all of us, myself included. I challenge us to, when we put our stop loss, to refer back to any potential volume gaps.
Absolutely.
Because that gap might, damn, dude.
Yeah, that thing just spilled off heavy. Is BTC doing that or what?
BTC has to be, yeah, because oil is pushing, bro. There's got to be some news because Bitcoin just dumped. Take a look at that. Look at that volume. Look at that 1 hour.
Oh yeah,
with oil pushing up. Yeah,
everything is dumb. We're gonna lose the altcoin trades and probably win the oil trade is what it looks like here.
Yeah, the oil trade. We are cooking.
Yeah, so
on
we just
this
cut the
oil
losses
trade.
on XLM. Maybe I'm only down $9, man. Cut the losses.
I would, bro, because I think something just happened. Someone knows something. If there's no headline, where are the auto clappers? By the way, they got to be 10 out of 10 short.
Yes,
Yeah,
check it out. I'm gonna raise the stop loss. $13 loss is nothing. What are the auto clappers doing? Oh my God, they are so short.
Okay.
10 out of 10 short. Something just happened with BTC. Show us the casino, God King. Yeah, major spill off there. Major spill off.
there's got to be some news, bro. Don't pull up my computer because I'm gonna doom scroll X and there's probably some porn on there. But
ALGO.
yeah, there's got to be. What? It's all soccer.
Major pull to the downside here. BTC, we've been on a pull to the downside. Will they give us a bearish condition, aka a sell condition? It makes sense, man. Honestly, I'm not surprised. You know, your boy expects the unexpected. I'm not surprised at all. I mean, generally, we should be looking for shorts in that supply zone. So, I mean, I mentioned earlier, if I was going to trade BTC, it looks like it was going to be a short. But here we are, you know, trading other assets. The oil trade looks good.
Oh my God, the oil trade looks amazing.
Yeah, we did cut off. Yeah.
Yo, this oil trade
Clapped
is
out a near, and then I'm going to cut off that other trade, XLM, early and let the oil trade cook. That's why you treat everything as separate assets, man. And treat it all as separate assets to get me out of the XLM trade at a very minimum loss. Small clap in here. Give me the small clap. Remake it clap. And what does oil looking like? We up 73% on the oil trade. The funny thing is the oil trade was the same exact trade as near and XLM. Well, not XLM, but near. And it just so happened to play out in oil and not play out in near. So
Interesting.
Yeah, the same structure. So even if you play the same structure, it may not always play out. It was the same exact setup, just different assets.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. When oil was going down, I was thinking about cutting that trade off. I'm happy I didn't, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, this thing is gonna keep going, bro. I closed the trade out though. I took my profit.
Oh, on oil?
Yeah, I was happy.
Nice.
83%.
Okay.
I always tell people, man, like if you're happy, bro, yeah, like I'm happy. Is it gonna continue to go up? Probably yes.
Oh, there's some Iran news. It looks like. I don't know if it's true or not. We might want to double check this, but the Zen detectives are on it.
My AI insight on the World Monitor just updated. Iran threatens to abandon talks amid tanker attacks while Putin escalates missile strikes in Ukraine.
Fuck, should I get back in?
Show me the charts. I'll show you the news.
Trump threatens troop withdrawal from Europe, retaliates Greenland claim, lifts Turkey sanctions, and a Monaco bombing suspect is found dead.
Okay, good. Damn, you always say that, bro.
What?
Show me the chart. I'll show you the news.
Exactly. Yeah. Now you see that thing playing out. Yeah, get me the hell out of this XLM trade. Come on, I'll lose $13 here. Get me out of the trade. I didn't hit just flash close. I put the stop loss right there. Take me out.
You're about to get closed.
Take me out. Clap me out right now, baby. There we go.
Give the man his clapping.
Give me my clapping. That was a very small clapping. A tickle clapping here.
Are you asking me to tickle you or?
There we go. Please no.
You know what sounds really, really good?
What?
Yard House.
Yard House?
I do like Yard House. They have this
Yard House for lunch, bro.
Is that what we're doing for lunch?
Tartar.
Yeah.
I mean, do we deserve it though? Have we won enough trades?
We'll see. I don't know.
I was thinking what sounds
deserve it.
bomb is one of those acai bowls, bro.
Let's get something good. I don't know. I kind of want some meat though, man.
You want meat?
Oh, some meat.
Yard House.
My 11-year-old, so I got 3 kids, okay? My oldest, Thomas is 13. My middle son, Liam, he's, we call him a stick because he's very, very skinny. He's like bottom 10 percentile of weight, but he's tall, so he's lanky. And so we always talk about how skinny he is, and this kid turns around one day, he says, well, I got meat where it matters. Why does that matter in this scenario of context? Because JP said he wants meat. And when he said that, I thought about my 11-year-old saying, I got meat where it matters. That was his clap back at us talking shit. I laughed. It was hilarious.
Love it.
Yeah.
Meat. Man, oil looking good, man. Looking good. How bad is it looking for BTC?
Fuck it, I'm gonna market order back in.
Lab is blasting off.
Really?
Yeah.
Yo. Damn, good thing I got out of that trade, bro. I definitely don't have FOMO on this one. I do have FOMO on oil though, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm happy with my profit, but man, look at that. What a call. What are you up now percentage wise, JP? 100%? It's gotta be 100%, right?
100%.
Yep. There you go, guys. So you got so recap the day. Took an L on a lab long, made money on a lab short.
Lab's hitting 1,000% right now.
Damn. Good shit, bro. So lost money on a lab long, made money on a lab short. Made money on an oil long, made money on a Dexy long. Lost money on near, lost money on XLM. So what are we? 3 and 3? We won 3, lost 3, right? So we're even.
I've lost 2 and up 1. Me personally, I didn't get into Dexy.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah, you won that one, yeah. So yeah, I took a tickle clapping on XLM.
But you're up overall, though, right?
You mean dollar wise or like win rate, like amount of trades?
I guess. Well, obviously, the amount of trades you're down.
Yeah, I did lose 100 on that near, and I'm up about just $50 on oil. So right now, I'm down for the day, P&L wise. But this trade could make me like $300 to $600 if it plays out. If we get past the local resistance at 72, 72.3, then this will give me a green day on one trade. So that's why, risk management is important, man. Not risking too much. You lose 2 out of 3. That third trade can pay for the losers plus some.
Yep.
So, I'm looking to have this one run a little bit. I've always liked the oil chart, heavy bull div on those higher time frames. Like this is the 6 hour and the 4 hour. I know they all had bullish divergences. So, show me the charts. I'll show you the news. It was there, baby. It was there for a while. So we'll see what we could do with oil.
Yeah, this thing is, man, I am shocked. Okay. I'm gonna go to the chat. I'm gonna go to the chat real quick.
Go to the chat. Congregation, what up?
We got 424 people watching. Richard said, Yard House is bomb, depending on what you get. Yeah. I'll laugh if it all bounces now. Yeah, I know, right?
We got to be aware of that too, man. We got to be aware there could be a bounce.
Oh, yeah. If we see, for me at least, if we see a move based on news,
yeah. But
everything usually reverts back to the mean. But
how prominent is the news? Like if I go to CNN.com, is it just headline news right now?
So that bearded guy said that news was from 2 to 3 hours ago. Was it? Or was it? Then why did we see the price action now? Interesting. I don't know if that's true or not. Stas99 gave a super chat, said, buy the knife, not breakout shorts, stop chasing. Buy the knife.
Buy the knife. I guess buy the bottoms, buy the fallen knife with divergence, I guess is what they're saying.
Okay. And then Wayne threw in there, U.S. is revoking Iran's newly issued general license to export oil. Okay, that's probably why then. And then Curbstar said, I need a clap and clap daddy.
All right, clap them.
How hard do you want you clapping, man?
Clap them. There we go. Here's the clap.
We hit almost everything on our list, man. It's funny. Oil was on the short list, bro, on the 4 hour.
Interesting.
Lido. Interesting. I love that you showed the Lido comparison to Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And then Kevin said, Zen, you had a good call or God call.
God call.
Yeah. Casino's calling short now. Let's take a look at the casino real quick, please.
Oh, yeah, please. Casino. Those short signals have been accurate. I got to tell you. I don't see a bearish condition or AKA a short signal.
Yeah, I haven't seen one yet. But the demand did cross the zero line. We are now at negative 52.
Can we get much higher? So high.
So what are we thinking, community? What are you thinking? Are you thinking short? Are you thinking long? Talk to us, man.
Kron said, think TP on Zcash right now, starting a dump. Kron, tell us where you got in and the time frame. Where did you get in? What's your entry price and your time frame? We'll myself or JP can look at the Zcash chart, and someone asked about a velvet long.
Lab is got rocket boosters on it.
You gotta kidding me. Is it time to short?
I wish. No, I'm riding this all the way back up to $16.
You're fucking wild. It's at the 200 MA on the 1 minute.
Clapping.
I'm gonna spec.
Last chance to hop on the bus for $1.
Yeah, this thing is. Yeah. What is? Oh my god.
Yeah. No thanks.
You know what?
I'm almost to 2,000%.
I'm gonna. Let's see what this looks like. And this would 100% be gambling, by the way.
All right, well, bring out the roulette table.
But I'm just curious, okay? Just out of curiosity, what does this look like? 100 to make 400? Do I want to risk 100? No, I don't want to risk 100.
Can we put the roulette table on the screen, please?
My stop loss is at 1,000%.
Damn. All right. I'm in the trade.
All right.
Frank, you suck, man.
We need some dice in here, man.
You're fired. No, okay, all jokes aside, it broke above its 200 MA on increasing volume, so.
Okay.
And I got my stop. I got my stop below the wick here. I also have the stop below the super trend, the 9 and the 20 and the 21. And I'm risking 65 to make 280. I don't think that's too crazy. JP thinks otherwise, I can tell. Oh, you did bring out the roulette table. Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. We are, just taking it to the casino here. I want another trade, man. I want another trade.
There it is. Did you get stopped out?
No?
God King?
I don't know what that was.
No.
What was that?
I think that was just casino noise, no?
Okay.
Oil looks good. I'm if anyone's curious about my TP levels, I'm looking at maybe holding this thing up to 79, 80, somewhere around there. I'm seeing a bit of a gap here, a bit of a gap that we can get a move from now to about 77, really. If you want an early TP, 77, confluence with the 200 MA on the 4-hour, could be a good TP level. I may even do that. Yeah, I'm liking the way it's looking. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. How we doing, folks? Are you in the money today? Are you in the claps today? What's going on? Talk to me.
Are we seeing any volatility on Bitcoin? Any chance for recovery? I still can't get out of my mind the chart you showed.
Yeah, that 4-hour.
With Lido. Yeah, man. That was very, very interesting.
And that shows you exactly what hidden bull can do. And it's hidden. So you short it, and you go full port short, and you get destroyed, and you add to the squeeze. Okay.
True. Can we look at liquidity?
You want to get destroyed. Yes, let's go ahead. Look at it. BTC, 5-minute time frame liquidity, still very concentrated to the upside, but market structure is not having it. Market structure is breaking down. And you see why I say trend up to break down? Like you either go parabolic or you roll over. And most times you roll over, so I would never bet on the parabolic case. So far, dropped out of it. Are we going to SR flip this little top resistance here, or will we keep going down to the next support zone at 62,009, just outside a lower local liquidity before the main batch is 61.2? Let's zoom out a time frame here. Zoom out. How does a 15-minute look? And clear the drawings. Yeah, clear the drawings. This is the look at liquidity heat map, courtesy of Trading a Different. That's right, on a Trade and View chart. You got 64 to the top side, 61 to the downside. We're closer to the top side. You tell me, folks, what bet are you taking? If you had to play this right now, would you go long? Would you go short? How would you do it? Let me go ahead and draw a box here. Let's get a bit of a range here. And I can't help but to notice that BTC looks like it's starting to roll over a bit of a rounded top. But if we had a dealing range, maybe that's the dealing range. Maybe we already tapped the value area high. Are we coming up for another tap? And is that the POC? Interesting. We can do all of this on a Trade and View chart. On a liquidity heat map chart. Isn't that interesting? Where's those indicators? Beautiful. Volume profile, fixed range. No way they have that as well. No way. Let me see something here. Can I actually make a fixed range volume profile on a liquidity heat map? Let's go. You see what I'm talking about, man? I love this tool. This is Trading Different, folks. 10% discount if you want to sign up for it. I just put a fixed range volume profile on the liquidity heat map. This is madness. Okay. What that does is it gave me a POC to range, that red line right there, the POC of that fixed range. Yes, this is the range. Okay. I'm really taking these smart money concepts, and is it MSG? Is that what the indicator is?
Yes.
I'm going to mess around with that today.
Madison Square Garden?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm going to mess around with this today, man, but I've really been feeling these order blocks and stuff like that. And this will basically be the order block that we have going on here. Tap the value area high. Look what happened. We found support at the POC and got another push, another attack at the value area high. But I got to say, looking weak at that attempt at the value area high. This could just be a right shoulder and dump this thing. But the next support level would be the POC. Could one get into a long at that POC again? You could. I mean, we really have to analyze the probabilities, but that would be support once more. We'll see what price wants to do there. Does it, bearishly consolidate? Do we just drop and do bull div, right? Drop low, lower low, have the momentum indicators do the opposite. Maybe that'll show some strength for a potential another entry for another attempt at the top side. I'm not convinced one way or the other, and anything can happen, but just doing an analysis here within the range, within the order block, on the 15-minute time frame for BTC, and a view of liquidity. What do you think, folks? What do you think? Talk to me. What do you think? Yeah. So it looks like the liquidity favors, a move to the upside, but the market structure appears to favor a move to the downside based on the weakness of the value area high. Just my opinion right there. Let me know what you guys think.
Beautiful. All right, I think we're done.
I took profit on Lab and then got right back in, but I wanted to show you guys the ridiculous first trade.
Yes, show us. 1,500%. Let's go, God King.
In 34 minutes.
Love it, love it, love it. All right.
Was that a trade alert?
No. But we were all looking at Lab.
Yeah. What is up with this guy?
It was too degenerate.
He's selfish, man.
Just likes to flaunt his shit without telling anyone. Then
yeah.
You were there. You were long on it too.
It's kind of like me, sneaky trades, and then just shows the gains. If you're still in the oil trade, I will hold it. Not financial advice. You can show my screen really quick. We about to wrap things up here, but the oil trade looks amazing. I'm gonna hold it for now. Anti-clapper installed. Yeah, anti-clapper installed. Yeah, there we go. Safe, no risk trade now. Let's see. Push it, baby. Push it. That's all I got, man. That's all I got. We go live in just a few hours again.
Straight up.
We'll be here for the daily candle close. We'll strike the gong. And do the
we didn't hit the gong today at all.
There it is.
Right on cue.
All right. Hit that like button, please. If you're not, hit the like button. Hit the like. We definitely appreciate it. It helps more than you think. Hit that like button on the way out, please.
Something so simple, yet so powerful.
Seriously, very powerful.
Guys, we thank you all very much. We're hungry. We're going to go get some food, and then we'll be back. Thank you very much. We'll see you in a few hours. Peace.